Did you call us idiots?
Yeah. On 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. With Kyle Wallace, here's Ben Brust.
It is a great day to be alive on this Wednesday. Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. My name is Ben Brust. Alongside me on this Weed Man Wednesday
The Weed Man coming.
is Kyle Wallace. What's going on, Kyle?
It's a good day. It's warm out, hot out. I love it. Haven't turned the AC on quite yet. We suffered through last night because, my house keeps the warm air in, great windows, and so refuse to turn on the AC quite yet. Quite yet.
I forgot about this. You let it get to like 78 or what was it?
It's too well because my house keeps the heat in. We had the windows open, so it was like 78, 79 in the house yesterday.
Oh my!
You just turn the fan on and you thug it out. Her Nana.
Do you need your mom to start paying your AC bill now too? Or are you gonna cry to her about that?
I'll kick it on next week. It's the principle, right? I can't turn on the AC today and then all of a sudden have the heat on Friday. I can't do that. I just can't do it. I can't do it to myself. Turn the fan on. You be all right. Put the little comforter on the floor. Just have a sheet over you. That's what we did. We was good.
Were you?
That
sounds like hell to me.
If you must know, I enjoyed sleeping free yesterday because it was hot, so I was free.
Well, I agree with that portion of it. Sleeping free is wonderful.
Very free.
My apartment, we talked about a few weeks ago, had an AC snafu where my apartment got to 78 degrees, and I didn't want to be there.
I grew up a little bit different than you, and baby girl had to adjust. My parents.
There was sweat coming out of every portion of my body.
Good. I was losing weight last night. That's what I needed.
Gotta get that wedding bod. I feel you there.
Exactly. So I loved it. Nice and hot.
Well, the news yesterday was happening right after we got off the air on Kyle and Brust around, I want to say 5:15, 5:30-ish yesterday, that Josh Jacobs had turned himself in to the police. And again, there is a lot of alleged things going on right now. You got to let the process play out. But we do have, what we can share is information regarding what we do know from a national standpoint from Adam Schefter. Matt LaFleur spoke to the media in a little bit of a scrum outside today. It was asked questions about it. And ultimately, Josh Jacobs was released. So I guess it's probably important to start with Adam Schefter this morning on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy, in which he, according to Brown County jail records, have a couple of 4 charges of misdemeanors and a felony that is alleged that they will go through the process. With him being released, though, they have time to figure out if they will charge. But Adam Schefter this morning on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy, here's what he had to say.
Well, it'd be great to have back Emmanuel Wilson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's in. That's the first name I think you think of. I think when you look at the running backs who are available right now, Joe Mixon's out there. I don't know that he's healthy enough to play or not play. Najee Harris is close to being ready to play. That would be an interesting name to me to watch.
So that's Adam. This is Adam Schefter on the where the Packers go from here, right? Because ultimately, we have to let what's going to play out with Josh Jacobs play out. And we're going to find out information and pass that along. But the Packers also have a football side of things to run. And obviously, we're not a news outlet. We're a sports outlet. So it's going to be very interesting with Marshawn Lloyd as their second running back, Chris Brooks as their other running back, what the Packers do from here. And again, Josh Jacobs, when asked by Matt LaFleur, here's all he had to say.
I know there's going to be a lot of questions about Josh. I'm going to stick with the statement that we put out as an organization and just let the process play out.
He's going to let the process play out. And again, I wouldn't expect a lot from anybody when it comes to the Green Bay Packers, Josh Jacobs. They're going to keep it very tight until the process, as Matt LaFleur played out. Now, what we did find out is Josh Jacobs was released after reviewing available evidence of the case. The Brown County District Attorney's Office has not yet prepared to make a formal charging decision, so they requested additional investigation, as there is reason to believe that there is additional evidence that may exist that would impact whether criminal charges are appropriate and what charges would be issued. Mr. Jacobs will be released from custody at this time, and a final charging decision will be made at a later date. So of all these alleged things that have happened, he has now been released, and the DA and the Brown County area will go through the process of figuring out if there's evidence to formally charge him. So there is the latest on Josh Jacobs. The Packers had OTAs, and I guess as Adam Schefter showed and talked about where do the Packers go from here. Kyle, where do the Packers go from here?
I mean, with the alleged situation going on, pray for everybody that everything gets sorted out, because you never want to have anything like that, nor should you ever allow something like that to happen, allegedly. But at the end of the day, as an organization, the Green Bay Packers are a team, right? And they're going to be thinking about what we have to do moving forward. We don't know what's going to happen with Josh Jacobs, but what we do know is the Packers still are going to have a season in 2026 where at the end of the day, you have sports, you have life, and they're going to focus on the sports side of things. And the Packers don't have depth at the running back position. That was something that we talked about going into the draft. That's something that we talked about even after the draft, is saying, all right, well, behind Josh Jacobs, you have Marshawn Lloyd, you have Chris Brooks. What else do you have at that running back position? That's something that was on people's minds. And now it gets put into a bigger microscope. We're trying to figure out what are the Packers going to do moving forward if they don't have Josh Jacobs. And so for me, when I look at it, is Marshawn Lloyd is now the guy everybody's going to be watching. Like before, everybody's going to see where is he at. Where's where's Marshawn Lloyd at just overall health-wise? Now is Marshawn Lloyd actually going to be healthy, and can he contribute? The Packers are going to have to start looking and considering whether or not they're going to sign some people, as Adam Schefter talked about, because the position that they have now, they could not risk losing Josh Jacobs. Now, again, this could be an unfortunate situation, but if they lose Josh Jacobs, the Green Bay Packers cannot go into the season with Marshawn Lloyd and Chris Brooks as their top two running backs with the most experience. That just cannot happen. That is not a formula for championship football, so the Packers will have no choice but to look in other options, whether it's trading for a running back around the NFL or whether it's signing somebody that is a free agent. The Green Bay Packers, at this point in time, it would be in their best interest to potentially look in to find another running back to bring onto this roster, because at the end of the day, you don't know what's coming down the pipe, but what we do know is that the Packers still going to have to play a game come September.
They do. And again, the timing on this is super interesting because, again, we don't know how long the process will take, but from a football standpoint, from Josh Jacobs, if it again, this is all alleged, and if it was something that was very extreme and he would be not something the Packers would want a part of their organization, they front-loaded a lot of his money, in which they would not lose a lot if they were to move on that post-June 1st. Mm-hmm. That still means, to your point, that you cannot go into the season as the Green Bay Packers with Marshawn Lloyd and Chris Brooks. I saw a simple drill with Marshawn Lloyd and Chris Brooks, and you can tell who was drafted in the third round and who is specifically on the team to play a specific role in blocking. Mm-hmm. And that is Chris Brooks.
No, it is. You're absolutely right. And so that's why, again, the Green Bay Packers, you just don't have the experience at that running back position to be able to go with Marshawn Lloyd. He cannot be trusted, right? And this isn't just the injury issue that Marshawn Lloyd has had in the NFL. Marshawn Lloyd has consistently had issues staying healthy, even going back to his days in college. And so the Green Bay Packers are not going to be able to go into this season currently right now with all the things up in air with the alleged situation that happened, terrible alleged situation that happened, to be able to say, oh, you know what, we're going to ride Marshawn Lloyd. Matt LaFleur can say, oh, we like our guys in the room as much as possible, but he also said, you always can have more. And the Packers and Goody are going to have to start exploring more as they get more information to see how serious and how real this actually is.
Well, we did actually get that from Matt LaFleur, and it probably would be great to hear from the horse's mouth, as this is as much as you're going to get from Matt LaFleur today in the press conference.
I like the guys we have, but certainly you can never have enough. That's for sure.
Obviously, Emmanuel Wilson signed with the Seattle Seahawks, so he is.
I've never heard so many people clamoring for Emmanuel Wilson out of nowhere.
Well, when you're in a situation that we just talked about where you said yourself that you can't go into the season with these two guys, Any extra bodies that have shown productivity for your team would probably be good to have on the roster.
If I'm being honest, though, if Emmanuel Wilson was still on this team, he's not your bell cow. He's not your number one running back. He's not the guy I want to have. And the Packers truly are going to have to explore whether or not they go get another veteran. Now, if you asked me 6 months ago whether or not the Packers get a veteran or they're trying to run with their young dogs, I would say run with their young dogs. But based off what they have done this offseason with the moves that they made when you went for Zaire Franklin, who's 29 years old, when you go ahead and you get a Hargrave who's 30-some years old, right? The Packers seem to be open to getting older players. So when you look at the free agency, yeah, James Conner might be a little bit over the hill, but again, he's an experienced running back that still may have a little bit left in the tank to get you through 4 to 6 weeks.
Coming off of a major injury,
he tore his ACL?
I know he missed the entire 13, 14 games of the majority of the season.
Najee Harris is another one who seems to just never be able to
there's
get yards per carry.
Always retreads at the running back position if you do want to find somebody.
Well, I'd rather go with a retread right now than a guy that I've never seen treaded out there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
especially with the Packers, if you look at the Packers and what they have in front of them in these first 4 games, yeah, absolutely.
All very winnable games in front of them for the first 4.
Do you want to throw the unknown of the
me.
offensive line that we've talked about in the unknowns of what they're going to be like together with somebody that's never been a full bell cow-ish or high leverage 15-plus carries guy that's never done it before? No, you want somebody who's done it.
You can't. The Packers can't do it. If your Super Bowl window is now, every decision that you make has to be to put this team in the best position to be successful. You think about your quarterback, Jordan Love. You put so much more pressure on Jordan Love dealing with the offensive line that you said that hasn't played as a unit together. And then in addition to that, you're talking about the fact that you don't have a running game that guys are going to be scared of. So you don't even have to worry about loading up the box. You just focus on stopping the pass and daring the Green Bay Packers to run the football. That is not a formula for success. That is not success, and that is not what the Packers need to focus on going into the season. They need to focus on making sure that this offense can be as balanced as possible, regardless of who the running back is in the backfield. That needs to be the number one goal and objective for the general manager and Goody and the coach and Matt LaFleur is trying to figure out what the world is going to look like potentially without Josh Jacobs.
I think it is important, as we read. We heard from Matt LaFleur. We read the Brown County report from the DA's office. This is from Josh Jacobs' lawyers. We are extremely pleased that Josh has been released from custody and that no criminal charges have been filed against him. As we previously stated, we encourage everyone to keep an open mind while the matter is fully reviewed. We remain confident that once all of the evidence is gathered and evaluated, it will confirm that no charges should be brought against Josh in the future. So,
court system, they handle that. You know, I just hope none of this is true because I'm vehemently against what the alleged things were. And if it is true, then if it is true, allegedly, he shouldn't be a Packer anymore. But if it isn't true, then I'll welcome him back.
We will let that play out. Mm-hmm. And luckily for you, myself, Strofe, we don't have to make that decision.
We do not.
The Green Bay Packers do. The NFL does their process of how they go about anything off the field. So we will continue to update you on what we see come through. But for now, he has been released. And again, there is an opportunity for them to still bring charges against Josh Jacobs if more evidence is found. And there we are. So Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofer on the show. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line. Of course, you can see us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. It is a Weed Man Wednesday. The Weed Man?
The Weed Man coming?
Put your hat on, Strofe. Come on, get in the Weed Man spirit.
Where's your polo at?
I just haven't changed. I don't know.
I might have mistaken him for an actual worker.
Yeah.
You did last week. You actually said, "Hey, sir, when are you coming back to the Brust household?" And I said,
they just stopped by, and it wasn't you. They just stopped by.
I can't wait till my third application.
Ben really does look like a Weed Man employee.
I'm happy to be.
Do I not look like one?
Yeah, why doesn't Kyle look like one?
You don't have the hat on.
Well, I could put the hat on. I mean, I've worn the hat many times.
There we go. Now we all look.
Hey, ma'am, I'm here to work on your house. Here, get some of them weeds.
So you guys look like you're in the field. I look like I'm in the office calling you and saying, "Hey, Ben, Kyle, you got to head over to this address."
You know what I do love is that I don't have all those dandelions like other people.
What is that? Weed Man coming.
He doesn't have a yard.
Yeah. I rent.
We know.
You don't rent your fiance.
We know you're dependent on her.
No. Yes. We both rent.
No, your fiance. Whose name signed first? Hers or yours?
Mine.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think. I don't know who signed first. What do you mean? We were together.
I know for the house we bought, they send the so sad. They send the Christmas card and it has my name on it. I'm like, damn, y'all need to fix this. Okay, we both bought this house.
Did you say anything? Or do you really enjoy that Kyle Wallace comes through?
He's complained about this for 2 years now, so I think we know the answer, Ben.
I feel so bad. I'm like, damn,
you
baby.
really
You
sound
don't
like
feel
you feel
that
so
bad.
bad.
I mean,
You haven't done anything about
I'm
it.
like, damn, baby. I don't know why he keep doing this.
You
This
know,
is us.
you know what's really annoying? How somehow, some way, the St. Louis Cardinals, the king of the unwritten rules of baseball, continue to find their way into meaningless conversations about the unwritten rules of baseball. That ultimately is what it's come down to. They're in action right now. The Brewers and the Cardinals are. I haven't seen any chaos, but I will update you as Abner Uribe, after striking out Alec Burleson in the 8th inning, had a little extra oomph in his celebration towards the Cardinals dugout. I gave you the latest on the drama.
His hips didn't lie.
No, they moved good. Got loose hips. Next.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Roughishly.
What
What
two
you guys
words did
gonna
he
learn?
combine? He wanted to combine partially with rough.
Yeah, roughishly.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All day, every day. The Cardless talk and text line is open for you.
We're not trying to get from A to B. We're trying to get from A to SB, as in the Super Bowl.
800-990-3776. The Cardless talk and text line. This is more.
1 in 10 young adults will experience a form of homelessness this year.
For over 50 years, Covenant House has been helping youth in crisis. To learn more, go to covenanthouse.org today.
May is here, which means your house is officially done hiding under snow. And now you can see everything it needs. Good news, Exterior Pros and Baths is here to help. Upgrade to energy-efficient windows, durable roofing, new siding, or a beautiful bath remodel and get $3,000 off your project. Think of it as spring cleaning, but way more impressive. That's $3,000 in instant savings during our May savings event, but it won't last long. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com today. Exterior Pros and Baths. Big savings done right.
Get a $1,000 trade-in bonus. Any make, any model, any condition. You'll be surprised at how much you'll get for your trade at the Cunis Trade-Up event, happening now at your nearby Milwaukee Metro Cunis dealerships in Oak Creek, Greenfield, and Hope Chevrolet on West Metro Auto Mall. That's right. Any make, any model, any condition. Get a $1,000 trade-in bonus and take advantage of great new vehicle specials from Chevrolet, GMC, and Buick. Looking for value? Shop over 3,000 pre-owned vehicles group-wide with models for every lifestyle and payments for every budget. Plus, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. The Cunis Trade-Up event is happening now. Get a $1,000 trade-in bonus. Any make, any model, any condition. For a limited time only. Find your nearest location at shopcunis.com.
On Thursday, May 28th, join Sharp for the 10th annual Unwrapped MKE from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at 3rd Street Market Hall. Unwrapped is an evening of community, creativity, and food. Top area chefs will create gourmet appetizer, entree, and dessert bites using McDonald's ingredients. The fundraiser will support Sharp's STEAM-based education programs serving thousands of urban elementary students in schools throughout Milwaukee, Waukesha, and Racine. For tickets, visit sharpliteracy.org.
When you work smart, incredible things can happen. By joining Smart 18, the union for Wisconsin sheet metal workers, you'll open the door to a brighter future. You'll learn and earn more. Enjoy awesome benefits across the board. Build a great career and feel empowered and supported every step of the way. The smartest career decision you'll ever make starts with Smart 18. Find out more today at smart18info.com.
At Associated Bank, we know it's not always fun thinking about saving. You know what is fun? Not thinking about it. That's why we call it automated savings. You save automatically. How much you want, how often you want, for whatever you want. And if you don't know how much to save, well, that's why we're here. We'll suggest an amount so you hit your target without ever thinking about it. See, saving can be fun, especially when it's automatic. At Associated Bank, we get you. That's why we've got you. Learn more at associatedbank.com/youghtthis. Member FDIC.
Hey, better. Swing into Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee for the $300,000 Big League Series. Just play with your rewards card over 3 months to earn entries. Here's the lineup. Leading off April, on deck May, in the hole June. All monthly entries you earn will roll into drawings on Friday, June 26th, where you could win cash, free play, or one of 3 new Toyota vehicles. It's the $300,000 Big League Series, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofer on the show on the Weed Man Wednesday. It is.
Weed Man coming.
Speaking of grassiness, Road America has a race coming right now. This weekend, May 29th through the 31st. You got to get there for Moto America because you can walk around in the open paddock, the hillside views with all the great grass. Camp on site all weekend long. Bring the family, kids 16 under getting free with a paying adult at the gate. So again, Moto America this weekend. And also IndyCar Father's Day weekend. You can get all the information at roadamerica.com. That's roadamerica.com. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line. The Cardinals are so annoying. Like, aren't they just the worst?
I mean, they used to be more annoying when they used to beat us. And now it's
correct.
We
but
big
now
road now.
It's annoying because, like, if you, I don't think they're very good, right? Like, I think they're a fun young team, whatever. Hopefully the Brewers find a way to get it done here late today. But Ollie Marmol, the Brewers manager.
Cardinals manager.
Excuse me, the Cardinals manager.
Don't do my boy Pat like that.
I have a Pat Murphy jersey. How could I do that?
Damn, the Cubs are in last place?
They fell from grace. Looking for 11 straight losses today.
Did you guys see the meme? So one of my fiance's favorite movies of all time is How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
I did.
And it was the cover, and it was PCA and the White Sox girl that yelled at him the other week, and it said How to Lose the Division in 10 Days.
Boy,
pretty good.
Hilarious.
Pretty good.
Pretty
good meme.
Ollie Marmol said this morning that the Brewers were, in his view, relaying signs too obviously from the dugout in the first game of the series. He gestured to them to be smart and pointed to his ribs, said they were going to get someone hurt as warning, not instruction.
Oh, so what you're saying is Abner wasn't in the wrong.
Well, I mean, maybe he went a little overboard.
Nah, hell no. Now that we know the full story, he should be lucky that's all Abner did was a little bit of D-Generation X.
Look, here's what I'll say. After he struck out Alec Burleson, he looked at the dugout and then pow, pow, pow. 3 of them.
3 of them things.
And again, it was quite the celebration for getting out in the 8th inning.
Third pump was a little bit too much.
Yeah, triple chop in the 8th was quite a choice.
Yeah.
I think I might feel differently about this had it been the 9th.
But here's my thing. Is I'd rather have a teammate go overboard trying to stand up for me than to not do anything at all. So if he's going to do it, like if he did 1, whatever, like what's the difference between 1, 3, and 5? Like, you know, it is what it is.
I mean, it is what it is, and I appreciate him standing up for his teammates. I mean, it is.
I kind of love it.
It is different. I'm glad he was able to explain exactly why
and Murphy
he did it.
Obviously took the road of like it was unacceptable.
Well, no, Murphy did what you're supposed to do.
I hope he was like, you know, hey, it might have been unacceptable, but thanks for sticking up for the squad.
So there's 2 things. The way I look at it is this. I mean, listen. It was mano-a-mano. Alec Burleson had a chance to try to hit the ball. He didn't. He tried to challenge it. It was still a strike, which is great because as he was doing it, it was being challenged. It was still seen as a strike. And so, no, I mean, it's baseball. If you don't want our pitcher to celebrate like that, if you take any issue with our pitcher celebrating like that, then your job is to hit the baseball. Your job is to drive in runs. Your job is to beat the Brewers. You did not do that yesterday against Abner, and that's exactly what he celebrated he wanted to do. Now, when I look at the fact that our manager did what he's supposed to do when he walked up the steps and met him, that is what a leader is supposed to do. A leader is supposed to address it right in a moment and let him know that what you did is unacceptable. We do not play this type of baseball. And then he probably talked to him behind the scenes, and then he made him apologize in front of everybody. I I love discipline, because at the end of the day, yes, what he did is not what I'm sure he crossed the line. Like, once you start talking about, degeneration X and pumps and all humps and all that's a little,
Pumps and the humps.
it's a little excessive. It's a lot of unnecessary. And as a manager, you're supposed to reel that all in. That's exactly what he did. He publicly said it was wrong. He talked to Abner about it. Abner apologized, and we move on. But he also gave an explanation which forced the Cardinals to speak up, and it kind of softens the blow so everybody understands that the Cardinals threatened the Brewers with hitting them with a baseball. I mean, what do you think he was pointing at his rib for? He was pointing at his rib simply to let them know that, hey, y'all keep doing that, y'all gonna get plunked. So he was threatening our guys. And so Abner, he could have either hit him with a ball or he could strike him out. That's exactly what he did. He struck him out.
Well, I can tell you that somehow Dustin May, the pitcher of the Cardinals, has reverse time to 6 years ago, because he has a no-hitter on the Brewers in the bottom of the 7th right now. So the Brewers are down 1-0 to the Cardinals, currently going up.
Swing of the bat.
Yes, Alex Strofe.
More than a no-hitter.
It's not a perfect game.
Oh, did he hit somebody?
He hit Jake Bowers on the toe, and there was a catcher's interference for Sal. So, yeah.
I just saw no base on balls. I got worried.
Don't worry, I did the digging. I saw the same thing. I got worried too.
It's fine. The Brewers still have a chance.
Absolutely. I would not be surprised if somehow, some way, after all this in the 9th, they do something crazy, because that's what the Brewers do. Now, that being said, this is why when you said he probably made Abner apologize. Strofe, let's go down memory lane. Thanalysis Live was interesting because I had the opportunity to interview Pat Murphy. And then when I went over to Trevor McGill, I asked him a question. Do you have the question as a part of this, or is it just the answer? Take a listen. Frozen.
Great. Video equipment, I tell you. I can't get mad at Strofe. It's the video equipment.
You can't get mad at Strofe?
Can you just play audio?
Always find a way to be mad at Strofe. He sat there and threw his hands in the air, and I was thinking the same thing. I was like, when is this man going to pivot to audio? And now he's finally doing the audio.
Well, I don't think he had the audio prepared, did he?
How about Trevor over here? Here's what I want to know. You got time in the bullpen, so you get to see a lot. Who's the golden boy? Who gets away with everything from Pat?
Abner Uribe.
There it is. Gets away with everything from Pat. Does this count for getting away with everything?
No, I mean, everybody has their favorite child or favorite grandchild. Like, I was a favorite grandchild, and there was no wrong little Kyle could do. And so with him, it's like, hey, I shunned you a little bit. It's like, hey, you can't do this again. And when he looks all sad, hey, come here, give me a hug. You all good now. Now go apologize. And that's exactly what he did. He did exactly what he was supposed to. Again, but this is the type of leadership that you want from your manager. You want your manager who
Craig
comes out.
Counsell would never hold anyone accountable.
We see that with PCA. PCA been acting a damn fool for the last 2 years, and he has not been held accountable for his actions. But right away, I mean, Abner's still going to do his celebrations, but he's going to understand that there's a line he cannot cross, because this is Milwaukee Brewers baseball, and there's a certain standard that we hold ourselves to, and that's exactly what that line is being held at. And Abner said it himself. He said, listen, for a team that's trying to do what we're doing and what we've done in the past, this isn't the way that we act. So it was perfect. It is what it is. It's baseball. If this is the World Baseball Classic, we all be celebrating this.
Probably.
Yeah, we'd be like, look at it. The whole damn Venezuela would have been doing that, even though he didn't play for Venezuela. He played for, who was the other?
Dominican Republic.
The DR, yeah.
Yes.
They would have
had to get our countries right.
Yeah, the DR. Everybody in the DR would be doing that.
Oh, the whole dugout.
It would have been a whole celebration.
On the field, if they won the whole thing, everyone just Generation X.
100%. But that's
man. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe. You can get us the KNB fam at 800-990-3776. The Carbless Talk and text line.
And you know what I hate, Ben? And I hate people like Jonathan LaCroix, and not hate Jonathan LaCroix, but I hate the comment that he made. Jonathan LaCroix coming out and being negative towards the Brewers and all that. I
thought you were talking about the sparkling water for a second.
No, Jonathan LaCroix.
Coming out. Yeah, you finally said it like his real name.
What did I say?
LaCroix.
Oh well, I don't really like his stance coming out against Jonathan.
This is what happens when you don't have veteran leadership.
Yeah, like what are we talking? What are we talking about? This is what we don't have. The team went back to back NL Central championships. What in the hell are you talking about veteran leadership, bro? Like, what does that mean? Your team that you were on, though they were good, they didn't win back to back anything. Like, what are we talking about?
Back-to-back anything.
But I don't like when folks come out and they just want to pile on and start saying stupid stuff like, this is what happened when a team doesn't have veteran leadership. Their first place baseball team has a player that goes out and do this. You don't think Pat Murphy has a veteran presence? You don't think Christian Yelich, a former MVP, doesn't bring a veteran presence? Like, what are you talking about? Either you support us or you don't. I don't like the fact that you got guys like Nigel Morgan who support this team, even though he was only on the team for a little bit, and you got guys like Jonathan Lucroy who look for an opportunity to be negative towards our current roster right now. Matter of fact, y'all should not allow Jonathan Lucroy to step foot back in AmFam Field until he apologizes. Until then, sit your ass somewhere else. Go celebrate some other team. Where do you go after? You went to Texas or something? Go be down there.
Jonathan Lucroy catching strays from Kyle Wallace.
Not
deservedly so. Deservedly so. And by the way, in the internet world, I would say that even outside of, like, even though Pat Murphy had to reprimand Abner, I think people are loving it. People are loving it. They're like, this is what makes it fun. A little rivalry, give them the Generation X. Like, it's been fun. And when St. Louis fans are crying about it, everyone in baseball who's known the St. Louis Cardinals has been like, man, when Yachty was behind the plate and you guys were like winning but also annoying about the unwritten rules of baseball and all of that. Good to see everyone unite over getting after the St. Louis Cardinals fans whining about getting that. When Ali Marmol is a part of this whole situation as well.
When they just had
the St. Louis manager.
Wilson Contreras was on this team for some years, and he also constantly got in some issues. Matter of fact, he got some issues with us earlier this year.
Yeah, of course.
Like, come on now. Like, they know how it goes. But I'm glad that their manager came on and was honest about the fact that he basically pointed to his rib cage and let them know, y'all keep playing, we're going to hit you in the ribs.
800-990-3776 if you want to get in the conversation. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe on the show. We have a whole lot planned for you. And of course, it's time for T-shirts and shorts now. It's T-shirts and shorts time. It's OTAs.
Yeah.
What's going to get Kyle excited? A lot more next.
You're surviving Kyle and Brust
Ben is crazy. Strofe is emotional. I don't want to get in between none of this.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust here, and let's cut the crap. I've been sold the lie with sportswear too. You pay a fortune for big name gear, a fancy logo, and a slogan, and it still stinks. Then I found Iron Jock, and now it's all I wear. It's built on science. Their silver ion technology is woven right into the fabric. It kills 99.9% of odor-causing bacteria, and it never washes out, ever. Get yours today at ironjock.com. That's ironjoc.com.
When you're getting married, the rings matter. There's something you wear for a lifetime. That's why my fiance and I went to Paul's Jewelers. Paul's Jewelers specializes in custom jewelry for life's biggest moments. Lab-grown or natural diamonds, great pricing, and a lifetime warranty, so your jewelry can be refurbished, repaired, or refitted anytime down the road. Their team made the entire process easy and stress-free. I can't wait to show off my wedding band after our big day. Create your masterpiece today by visiting Paul's Jewelers in West Allis.
The chips that you like are not on sale this week, so we're gonna have to skip those. Sorry, bud.
Aww. Hi, we're the Woodmans. I'm Clint. I'm Phil. At Woodmans, you don't need a flyer to find hot deals.
With our everyday low prices and huge selection, you can find anything you're looking for.
And still save big time on your whole grocery bill.
So I can get the groceries I want and save money? Looks like your chips are back on the list.
Yes. Thanks, guys.
It's Woodmans.
Hi, this is Mike from Infinity Exteriors. Most contractors cut corners and disappear when there's a problem. Not us. Since 1997, we've completed over 60,000 projects, earned thousands of 5-star reviews, and were named 2025 Roofing Magazine Contractor of the Year. We set the standard for exterior remodeling. Trusted by homeowners, proven every single day. We're excited to show you why choosing Infinity means peace of mind. Visit infinityexteriors.com to see why your neighbors trust Infinity.
Lunch was great, but this traffic is awful.
Can we stop at a bathroom?
Are you all right?
I keep having stomach issues after eating, like diarrhea, gas and bloating, abdominal pain, and sometimes oily stools.
Sound familiar? Those stomach issues may actually be a pancreas issue called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. Creon pancrelipase may help manage EPI. Creon is a prescription medicine used to treat people who can't digest food normally because their pancreas doesn't make enough enzymes.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall. If you are allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon. Call 800-633-9110 or visit creoninfo.com to learn more. That's CREONinfo.com.
I'm asking my doctor about EPI and if Creon could help.
Spring has arrived in the Geneva Lakes region, and there is no better place to welcome the season than the award-winning Lake Lawn Resort. Enjoy lakeside dining at 1878 on the lake, golf for all ages and abilities at Majestic Oaks, relaxing spa experiences at the award-winning Calidora Spa, and endless recreation opportunities along the resort's 2 miles of shoreline on beautiful Delavan Lake. Plan your spring getaway today at lakelawnresort.com and come find out for yourself why everything is better at the lake.
Sports are changing. Faster, stronger, smarter. So should your beer. Flight by Yuengling, the next generation of light beer. 2.6 carbs, 95 calories, crisp and refreshing, no extra baggage, built for people who go hard. Still drinking the same old light beer? You're stuck. Flight is changing the game. Level up. Flight by Yuengling, the next generation of light beer. Wisconsin, are you keeping up? DJ Yuengling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
How have you guys not corrected me? I have been saying Generation X.
I thought you were sneaking in the D.
D-Generation
It's DX. And the D stands for degeneration.
Yeah, I see that on the Cardinals talking text line.
Oh, I guess.
I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that.
I didn't catch it either.
A double!
All right, there it is.
And just like that, with no outs in the bottom of the 8th, the no-hit bid is broken, and in a 1-0 ball game, Garrett Mitchell with a double to lead off.
I love me some Garrett Mitchell. Love me some Garrett Mitchell. He's been really good this year.
He's been really good the last 8 days.
No, but he's had an early start.
All right, we're not going to get into Garrett Mitchell too deep here, other than the fact that he has like the highest strikeout rate and the highest walk rate. A high like when he hits it, it goes.
Yeah, I mean,
but when he's off, he's off.
He's a good player. You're gonna have your ups and your downs. He's not a 323.
No, what I'm saying is he is egregiously.
The swings. What happened? What?
Strofe.
What did Strofe do?
You've ruined everything.
What'd I do?
I know exactly what happens.
What happens?
Someone's gonna get a hit.
A bunt single.
Sort of.
A bunt
what
single.
What do you mean? Well, sort of.
Kyle's right. It's a bunt single.
Rengifo
and Hamilton.
I just got excited. Sorry.
Yes,
and just like that.
Runners on the corners, no outs.
Ben only gets mad at my excitement when he's not part of the excitement.
Who's in the lineup after Rengifo?
Yes, I want us to be together.
I didn't go on the air and say, "Oh my God, you'll never believe what happened."
Ruined it for me, which then made me ruin it for everybody.
Can't
be left out.
I think you got to stop calling me Mr. FOMO, Kyle.
Nah, it's still again, one example doesn't change the overall.
You've got FOMO too. You're a FOMO guy too.
Yeah, you both are interesting people. To be honest,
I don't have FOMO.
No, you do.
All right, okay. You guys texted me, and I was like, "Just get me off this text thread," because you guys got together on some like weekday, and Kyle texted the group chat. I was like, "Get me off the group chat, dude."
What are you talking about?
He's talking about how we did it for a plot on Saturday.
That's not a weekday.
It was a weekend.
Whatever. I don't care. Why are you guys group chatting me for something I'm not involved with?
I simply reached out to my coworker, teammate.
You won't call him a friend?
Teammate. He's my friend at work. And I was seeing what he was doing because I knew he's gonna be out because Strofe loves to be out on the weekends.
Especially the holiday weekends.
Yeah, I knew. I like Strofe. What you doing? Where you at? I knew he's gonna be somewhere. So I went to go hang out with Strofe for about 15 minutes.
Yeah, it was probably about that.
Yeah,
however, I think you doing the high and mighty "I'm too cool for you" thing is a shame to what actually happened that evening.
What happened?
I don't know.
So
what happened.
I was out and I was bar hopping a little bit. So I was about to leave this bar
Mm-hmm.
that I was at downtown, and all of a sudden, 40 minutes after that text exchange you're referring to occurred, in walks Kyle and baby girl.
Yeah, we sure did.
And my baby girl loves baby girl. they get along well.
You can't call her your baby girl.
He can call her what he wants.
There's only one baby girl on this show, and it's Kyle's baby girl.
I think that was pretty evident when I was just doing a thing there, Ben. Relax. So my fiance and Kyle's fiance start yapping it up. So me and Kyle start yapping it up, and then I'm like, all right, we need to go. We told other people we'd be meeting them a while ago, and him and baby girl were going to, and I quote, there's a direct quote from Kyle, going to dance.
No, that wasn't what I said.
You said you were going to dance.
We're going to shake some ass.
Okay, so you're going to dance.
He was going to go shake some ass, dance, whatever he was going to do. That's what he was going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And come to find out, we did invite them to the next bar we were going to.
With other people from work.
Kyle's not going to that.
Yeah, have some people outside of work there.
It was
Your
Josh
friends.
DiMaggio.
It was more than just Josh there.
Regardless.
Like Josh. Lie.
Josh is a good hang. I'll just throw that out there.
Cool.
So we went over and met up with them. And then the next day we had Sunday Karma, and I'm talking to Kyle after the show, and he goes, yeah, so we went to the club to dance, and we only made it about 10 minutes. And as we were leaving, baby girl says to Kyle, let's go to that other bar. Let's go meet up with them.
What?
Baby girl wanted to go out with us, and Kyle didn't want to.
Actually, she likes your friends.
She's like, she likes being around people. I don't like being around people like that. I'm like,
So you went and hung out with them?
Hell no. We
What?
home. I drove home.
He made baby girl go all the way home.
Sure did.
When her night was not over yet.
Sure did. Her night was over. Our night was over. We went home. What you mean? We were.
She didn't want to go home.
There doesn't.
No,
it doesn't seem like she has a voice in this.
No, she has a voice in it. She was tired. I knew.
She asked you, can we go out and meet up with them?
Dude, I told her I don't want to stand around and talk to my coworkers. I do that enough at work.
Oh, first off, no, you don't.
I do. I talk to y'all.
You talk to us because you're required to 15 hours a week for KB fam to listen to.
Yeah, I talk to my teammates, and after 5 o'clock, I'll talk to teammates who are still here. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed being around Stroh.
For 30 minutes?
Not even.
That's the perfect amount of time.
It was. Yeah.
Bravo to Kyle.
It was 15 minutes. We talked.
15,
we chatted
20
up.
minutes.
The ladies talked about the weddings and all that. So it was cool. But like Stroh, the thing is that Stroh is such a rager. I knew he was gonna be out. Like I just knew when I text, I was like, Stroh, where you at? I didn't say Stroh. I said Stroh. I didn't say Stroh, are you out? I said Stroh, where you at?
You just knew he was.
Where you at?
You said me and baby girl are outside. Where you at?
Where you at? We was outside. The old folks decided to go outside this weekend.
I was also outside.
Yeah, now you're always outside. You live outside.
That's not fair.
You're like a damn trash rabbit or whatever they call it. Like Grouch, Oscar. You're always in the garbage.
Well, I'm not. Number one, I'm not in garbage, and number two, I'm not grouchy. So I don't think that was a fair comparison at all. I'm very happy.
All right. Well, you're a rat. You're always outside.
I don't know what he's doing right now.
He's the outside guy.
I think what he's trying to do is downplay the enjoyment that he had with you.
I think you're right. And baby girl clearly enjoyed because she wanted to meet back up with us. And Kyle, calling me a grouch, said, no, we're going home.
I told her, I said, baby, he's with people I work with. Like, I don't want to be forced to talk to people I work with outside of work. Like, that's what that's going to be.
You know you can meet other people. We weren't. It wasn't like an exclusive ESPN Milwaukee hangout.
You think at 30
tons of people?
He doesn't want to meet new people.
You think at 35 I'm literally going up to people?
I love meeting
what's
new people.
your name? I don't.
I love that,
bro. I got the same people I've been kicking.
I'm
forever.
Alex. Nice to meet you. Tell me about yourself.
That's why you couldn't come to the bachelor party. Walking up to my friends, they're like, bro, who invited him?
He won't shut.
What?
Well, we would have gotten to get to know each other in the van ride down. We would have played 21 questions.
Oh no, we was talking about other stuff. If you would have did that, we would have put you on the side of the road. Would have dropped you off at the Louisville
Time to the
airport.
roof.
Drop me or put them at the Chicago airport, bro. Take a flight now. Take a flight. We ain't doing this for 8 hours.
Cannot wait to head to American Family Field next week, though. I can tell you that much. Or excuse me, American Family Insurance Championship.
The AmFam Championship at TPC Wisconsin is coming up next Friday. I cannot wait myself to be there for the American Family Insurance Championship coming right back in Madison, Wisconsin, June 5th. Through the 7th at TPC Wisconsin. The AmFam Champ features best ball and scramble formats in an exciting two-person team format. The American Family Insurance Championship is, of course, hosted by Steve Stricker, the Wisconsin's very own Steve Stricker, and you can get tickets and find details by visiting amfamchampionship.com. That is amfamchampionship.com. Make sure you tune in to Kyle and Brust next Friday, 2 to 5, as we'll be broadcasting live from TPC Wisconsin and live from the American Family Championship. Again, to get tickets and get details, visit amfamchampionship.com.
And I will be there Thursday after the Pro-Am doing my show from the American Family Championship, the AmFam Championship.
Our show. You're going to do our
my
show.
show.
You just keep talking about it, huh?
Yeah. Shout out
program.
AP.
Shout out AP indeed. AP, you want somebody else to, driving around a nice little Mercedes Benz, some European?
Yeah.
I like European.
Yeah, no.
What? He's so greedy. You hear this? Yeah, no. This is my thing. I don't need a Benz. What else they got?
Audi.
I could do an Audi now.
Porsche.
I could do a 911 baby girl. Let me not put baby girl family information out there, but they drive a little Porsche.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah. Well, nice one.
Good for you.
Well, I mean that's not us directly. It's great aunt and uncle.
Will the Brewers be winning by the time we come back? Next.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust
I was raised by Mama Wallace, and Mama Wallace said this is absolutely unacceptable.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. The Brew Crew are back on June 2nd.
Fly ball center field. It's hit well. Grisham back. It is gone!
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they play the San Francisco Giants.
Got him swinging. Threw him a curveball. It's 11 Ks for Mizorowski.
Brewers baseball is presented by Construction Business Group. Tune in June 2nd at 6:40 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee, or check your local listings to watch the game.
Get out of the house this summer and head to Road America, conveniently located between Madison, Milwaukee, and Green Bay. This legendary 4-mile, 14-turn road course has been hosting the world's best racers since 1955. Bring the whole family. Kids 16 and under get in free with a paying adult at the gate. You can camp on site, explore the grounds, and take in the racing your way. It's more than just a race, it's a full experience.
Moto America is up next, and it's coming May 29th through the 31st.
Come for the experience, stay for the race. Get your tickets at roadamerica.com.
Summertime is when you'll find the largest selection of homes on the market.
But it's the bottom of the night, as it's also the time when homes move the quickest.
This is Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates, powered by Keller Williams.
And I'm Andrea Woshinski. With more buyers competing, preparation, speed, and expert local guidance can make all the difference.
Start your home journey today with our white glove service at wendorfteam.kw.com.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
A real estate team driven by faith, gratitude, and results.
The wait is over. The Bud Pavilion's free concert series, Wednesday Night Live, presented by Beatbox, returns to State Fair Park this Wednesday with the Glam Band. Gates open at 6, live music starts at 7. Grab your friends and kick off the season on Wednesday at the Bud Pavilion at State Fair Park.
Tournament host Steve Stricker joins a legendary group of PGA Tour champions at the American Family Insurance Championship. Catch the action June 5th through the 7th with an exciting team competition at TPC Wisconsin in Madison. This year's AmFam Champ concert features Little Big Town with special guests Randy Hauser and May Estes. Friday, June 5th at Breeze Stevens Field. All proceeds support the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation and American Family Children's Hospital. Get your tickets today at amfamchampionship.com.
It's time for the Milwaukee Baseball Report on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart. Packed with the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirits deals in town. Located at 16th and National in Milwaukee. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, where your satisfaction is their plan of action.
In an NLCS rematch, the Brewers dropped 2 out of 3 games to the Dodgers over Memorial Day weekend. After taking Game 1, the crew were unable to produce on offense while the pitching staff had a tough time slowing down a powerful Dodgers lineup. Here's what manager Pat Murphy had to say.
Yeah, the Dodgers were solid. They played solid. They sat back, played solid. They got timely hits. You neutralize one of their stars and another guy beats you. Tucker hits a shot right down the line over the bag, and that ends up being devastating.
Up next, the Brewers will continue their homestand against the NL Central foe in the St. Louis Cardinals. I'm Will Summers.
This has been the Milwaukee Baseball Report on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart.
Bayview, the pig, is back. Piggly Wiggly on Oklahoma Avenue is completely remodeled, better than ever, and throwing a grand reopening you won't want to miss. Join us Saturday, June 6th for live music, free samples, and amazing deals all day long. Fresh new look, same friendly faces, same locally owned Piggly Wiggly you've always loved, now with a new assortment, expanded produce, and revamped bakery and deli.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit fighting to save lives, protect our climate, and strengthen our economy through the shift to zero emissions. Visit us at earthjustice.org. Earth Justice, because the earth needs a good lawyer.
It's a Weed Man Wednesday on Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin. Weed Man for the win. Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We just came back twice. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Stroh for the show. I simply said, will the Brewers score a run by the time we come back? They one-upped me. They scored 2. Dustin May with the no-hitter through 7 led to 2 runs in the 8th. A 2-out knock from Christian Yelich. A hard-hit grounder at Mason Wynn, the shortstop of the Cardinals, turned into an error. 2 runs in the bottom of the 8th, just like that. No hit to up 2-1. And Abner Uribe is coming in for the save. I'm just kidding.
Well, that's
Trevor McGill's coming in.
But that's the whole thing about the Milwaukee Brewers, though, is that they're never
out
out of it,
Throw
man.
Abner out there right now.
No. Discipline. He pitched yesterday. Let's let him sit on the sideline for today. But this is the thing I love about the Milwaukee Brewers and this organization is that they have this never fight attitude. Like how often have we never quit attitude? Thank you. Always
never fight.
And so
give up.
And so my whole thing about it is years ago, growing up as a kid, when the Brewers were getting no hit like this, you're like, oh gosh, they're not going to be able to scrape across a run. Like we just had to try to get a hit. Now we were so calm. Brewers no hit through 7 innings. Nobody was panicking. Nobody's worried. Nobody's like, oh no.
I think I might have said I just kind of had a belief like I wouldn't be shocked if they find a way to win this one.
And that's exactly what the Brewers do. They scratch the claw, they continue to fight, and they got to finish this game off. But the fact that they went from being no hit through 7 and all of a sudden find themselves in the top of the 9th inning after putting 2 on those Cardinals to be up 2-1 going into the top of the 9th, that's Brewers baseball for you right there, baby. That's what I love about it. This isn't just like an anomaly. This is exactly who they are. They're just fighters, man. They're the fighting Pat Murphys.
The fighting Pat Murphys, indeed they are. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Stroh running the show. What did you change? Why are you all smiley?
What do you mean?
I don't know. What's going on back there?
Did he change? He literally has on the same clothes.
I don't know. I can't see below his head with the screens.
You just said Alex Stroh, and I waved at you. I do that
okay.
sometimes.
I didn't know if something happened that you need to fill me in on.
I want to know what goes on in his
Salvatore
mind.
scored.
Yeah, Salvatore.
Yeah, he scored a run on an error.
Yeah.
Go ahead, run.
Go ahead, run.
Walked right in.
Salvatore.
Walked right in.
Yeah.
And
That's it. Why wouldn't I be smiley about that?
And just like that, Stroh, can of corn.
Can of corn.
Can of corn.
Can of corn.
Is that a good can of corn or a bad can of corn?
It's a good can of corn.
Always a
Trevor
good
McGill's
can of
out
corn.
there.
What are you talking? Can of corn, especially when you're pitching, is always good.
How could can of corn be bad if I'm happy for it?
Yeah, Stroh, explain to me how
Can of corn.
Can of corn.
The Brewers are pitching,
Shut
and he
up,
says
Kyle.
can of corn. I'm just
Hey,
saying.
Kyle, shut up.
I'm just, this guy. You said you played baseball too, right?
No, I've never played baseball.
I thought you told us you played baseball. You said as a kid you played a little baseball.
I played t-ball for 1 year.
So is that not baseball?
No, it's t-ball.
I mean,
No, it's softball, baseball, Kyle.
I played coach pitch when I was younger. I consider that baseball.
no, you didn't play.
You didn't play
Well, I did. I played fast pitch. Thank you very much, and I made the All-Star team. Thank you very much.
Well, congratulations.
Cool.
Hey, we're happy for you.
Very, very cool. I know, right? Just saying. I might have made an All-Star team as a replacement, just to run the bases. I was fast. I was a very fast kid.
You were the utility guy.
I was
the utility all-star.
When I went up when I played baseball, my hand-eye coordination for swinging a bat is terrible. Literally, I would just stand up there.
I've also seen you throw a little bit.
My
shoulder
was messed up. I can throw a baseball a little bit. I used to, but when I went up there to hit, I would just keep the bat on my shoulder. They said, Kyle, you got to swing to get a hit. And I would swing and miss it. And I think the only 1 or 2 times I got a hit, I never forget. I just swung and I hit it. It said, ding. I said, oh, I got to run. And that's what I like to do now.
So you weren't used to hitting a baseball.
No, because I could not. The whole hand-eye coordination and hitting the ball, I just could not follow the ball. But once I got on them base pass, I walked a lot. Oh, your boy was a monster on them base pass now. And I could feel. I just couldn't hit. Still can't hit.
They call you sloppy when you play sports.
No, that was they were talking about football because I'm unorthodox, and
I feel like you're very unorthodox in everything.
And the fact
even
that
watching you play pickleball, you're a little unorthodox.
Unorthodox, but like I get the job done. Do I not?
You do.
That was the whole thing. Yeah, everybody always says like, Kyle.
You get it done, but it
don't look fluid. It don't look fluid.
It does not look fluid.
It don't look fluid, but it seems to work for you. Everything I do is I kind of just get the job done. I don't really worry about looking fluid.
Owen chimes in on the Carveless Talk and text line. Not Kyle flexing about coach pitch and getting a participation medal.
Coach pitch, baby, back in the day. I remember
Coach pitch. He's like bragging about. You sound like this is a new.
I wasn't bragging about coach pitch.
You sound like Strofe.
I played baseball. I did. I played baseball in the 5th grade, and I played
did
coach
fast
pitch.
I made an all-star team.
I did. No, I'm just
I
saying.
couldn't hit, but I could run. You're starting really high, and then you're bringing it down.
I'm being honest. I'm being
That's
honest.
the Alex Strofe way.
No, the Alex Strofe way is saying I just made the all-star team. Not telling you I was an alternate. Not telling you that I couldn't hit. Like I gave
not
you.
telling you I was the bat boy.
No.
I'm unfamiliar with the concept of all-star teams.
Where were you picked? So everyone can put themselves at gym class or wherever you may have played pickup with your buddies.
Yeah.
You had to have been picked last.
No, never.
Dude.
For what sport?
Who was worse?
Basketball?
Everything.
Never.
Baseball?
We never did baseball in gym.
So were you picked in the middle, back end?
Depending on the sport, I guess, but typically the beginning.
What sport? Dude, your school must be the most unathletic school.
You didn't get picked in the beginning
country.
either.
Yes, I did.
What sports you get picked in the beginning for?
Dodgeball, basketball, all of it.
Dodgeball. Ain't no way.
I was on the all-star team. All-star team. So in middle school, we had a lower gym and an upper gym, and the upper gym was like the dodgeball arena. It was tiny. It was a tiny little room. It was like the wrestling room in the middle
Did
school.
you ever win dodgeball? Were you ever the last man standing?
Yeah, I'm about to tell you about the time I
don't
was.
believe anything he's saying.
So this would have been 7th or 8th grade, and our gym teacher had 3 classes, and she did like an all-star version. So it was the 5 best kids in every class would take on the rest of their class. I was on the all-star team for my class. And
the rest of the class, what, 10 kids?
No, it was like 20-something. It was like 5 on 17, 5 on 18, and we won, and I was the last man standing.
How many boys and girls were in this as well? So I can just do the math.
I would say it's probably 50-50.
Okay, so there was out of the
25,
out of the 13 boys, he was top 5. Okay.
Yep, and that's the story.
The other 8 were injured.
Remember, he transferred schools so he can actually play.
No, this was Green Bay. I'm talking about this was.
What small school did you go to in Green Bay?
I went to Edison Middle School. It's a large school.
Well, how there's only 20? Wait a minute, that doesn't make sense.
Because there's a lot of gym teachers and a lot of gym classes.
You said 20.
Nothing
you
say
said
ever
26
adds
kids.
up.
You
We had
just talking
7
about,
classes a day.
Are you just talking about your one class?
Yes.
Bro, you made it seem like it was the whole class, the whole grade.
I agree.
You said it's the one gym class.
I thought it was the whole entire grade.
And
You're just.
And you know
it just unravels the more you speak.
He was in the gym class for beginners. That's what he was in the gym class for. So you was the best of the beginners. I got it. That's cool. Can you imagine Strofe out there playing dodgeball?
I miss dodgeball.
Were you ever the last one? Like it was you versus like 3 people?
Yeah, and I mean more than once. And sometimes I would lose, sometimes I would win.
Can you imagine Strofe by himself dodging balls, hitting the ball?
He can't move.
Throwing the ball up, catching it.
He can't do any of that.
That's crazy.
Your imagination is amazing.
It's
Your
incredible.
imaginary friend must have been like,
or he regressed more than any human being alive
I
in
think
5
that's
years.
the issue.
No, he's
I
never
really think
peaked.
and it's more than
He's
5
never
years.
peaked.
We never said I peaked. We just said I regressed.
To peak, you have to to regress. You kind of have to go up.
My peak wasn't impressive.
Don't say you peaked.
I never said I peaked.
Then you
said
just
your
said
peak
you
wasn't
peaked.
impressive.
I guess if I regress, the peak is implied, but I'm getting better now.
Okay.
You're not.
Well, you know what, Strofe? I still care about you, man. I do.
Come
on!
They do it.
Come on! Bring out the brooms, baby. Bring out the brooms.
Do you want me to go get the brooms?
No, not them brooms.
You want me to get the
no,
brooms?
Don't get them brooms. Don't get
Not
them
those
brooms.
brooms. Not those brooms.
Not those brooms.
First
Cal,
home.
I'm not gonna go get those brooms.
Stop. First home sweep against the Cardinals since June 10th through the 12th of 2011. That is crazy. 2011. That is crazy. That was the last time the Brewers went to the went to the not the last time they went to the NLCS, but that's when they played them. Are they not shaking hands? Or not? They don't never shake hands. Oh, they're doing I don't know. They're all standing around there for some reason. It looks like. Why are the Cardinals fans?
Bring out the brooms,
dude.
I'm throwing it.
Okay. All right.
Woo! Sweep them up.
Woo!
Sweep them up.
The Brewers have been playing.
You don't sound excited at all.
No, I'm not excited about these brooms. The last time we had these brooms in here it was dust everywhere, and I was coughing. My chest was hurting. My chest starting to hurt again now. Come on now.
Go.
Let's go, Brewers.
No. You know the chants.
Oh yeah, y'all got to do it.
Brewers.
Brewers!
He just doesn't fit well with us. It's sad.
Wow, that sounds offensive.
That a boys. No hit through the 7th. The Brew Crew battle 2-1. What? What are you guys laughing at?
You said he doesn't fit well with us, and then he said that sounds offensive.
Come on.
I mean, I'm just saying, the only one with a little bit of deeper bass and melanin in a voice, you say, oh, that doesn't fit with us. That doesn't sound like
well,
us.
melanin isn't in your voice.
The hell it is.
It's in your skin.
Okay, can we be honest? You can tell it. You know when you're talking to who when you call most times. You can tell if
No,
somebody.
you can't.
Oh.
That's offensive.
Oh,
we'll be
yeah.
back in 2 minutes.
Yes, you
for
can.
a sweep.
Let's talk about home turf. Your lawn is a reflection of your pride, hard work, and even competitive spirit. If you want a yard that makes the neighbors stop and stare, you need the right plan. That's where Weedman Lawn Care comes in. Weedman's lawn care program is kid and pet friendly, uses golf course quality fertilizer, and has an effective weed treatment to dominate any issue. Get a free quote of Weedman's winning formula for your yard at weedman.com and get 50% off your first treatment. That's weedman.com. Weedman for the win.
You've always been competitive at work, in the gym, even with your kids. But lately you feel off. Workouts take longer to recover from. Your drive just isn't there. You know, it might not be your age. It could be low testosterone. At Mentality, we'll get to the bottom of what's really going on and build a personalized plan using testosterone replacement and peptide therapies to help restore your energy, focus, and drive. Get back the energy to being dad again. Book your appointment with Mentality at lowtusa.com. Again, that's lowtusa.com.
When your team needs custom gear, don't wing it. Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and More is your local partner for high-quality apparel with hands-on design help and services that actually feel, well, helpful. For your business, teams, or events, Big Frog makes it easy. Visit bigfrog.com/Mequon today.
Hi, this is Mike and Michelle Grau from Professional Construction, Inc., also known as PCI.
You may know Milwaukee's pitcher, The Miz.
And just like that player's nickname, PCI is short for Professional Construction, Inc.
One name, one team, one trusted local construction company.
Whether you call us PCI or Professional Construction, Inc., we're here to build or remodel your dream home.
PCI, for all your construction needs. Visit us at professionalconstructioninc.com.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit defending the environment and people's health. Until justice stands for all, our lawyers will never rest. More at earthjustice.org/neverrest. Earth Justice, because the earth needs a good lawyer.
You're listening to 94.5 ESPN, WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee, a Good Karma Brands radio station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle and Brust on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. With Kyle Wallace, here's Ben Brust.
You can't make this stuff up, guys. Who picks up the win for the Milwaukee Brewers?
Ashby.
Aaron freaking Ashby now has 9 wins on the season.
Extends his MLB lead.
That is incredible.
It is crazy.
The Brewers have a pitcher leading the league in strikeouts and wins, and it's different pitchers.
Yes, but wins is like it's not just it's the fact that it's a reliever.
A reliever that has
9 wins. Do you know how the timing of like everything has to play out?
Bro might be a 20-game winner.
I know he comes in high leverage spots. But to win 9 of those games, 55 games into the season, are we?
Yeah, the fact that he might be the first pitcher to double-digit wins is crazy.
That's incredible.
As a reliever.
Like it's just like it's
he legitimately could do it before the end of May.
Wins are a very like unique way of looking at things. It's not like the end-all be-all anymore. But for a reliever to have that almost feels impossible to have 9 through this many games.
Yeah, it is.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that is
I'd
incredible.
love to know the likelihood or when the last time a reliever had 9 wins through 55 games.
I'm trying to see
There's no shot
I wonder if
that has ever happened.
Yeah,
no shot. And I know baseball's been around for a very, very long time.
Yeah, no, it has been. I don't think it happened this fast either.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace.
A relief pitcher has never won 20 games in a single major league season.
Well, I mean,
you mean
He's on pace.
You're setting the bar relatively high, though.
Bro, if I told you by the end of May, Aaron Ashby as a reliever would have 9 wins, you would say, bro, what are you talking about? He might have 9 wins in the season.
Did we find the highest for a reliever?
As quickly as this? I don't know. Strophe is
No, not even as quickly as this. Like, what's...
most wins by a reliever in the season? I can
Yeah.
see it. Most wins by a relief pitcher.
Come on. Type faster.
I
18 wins by Roy Face in 1959.
There it is, 1959.
Halfway to history, folks. Halfway to history for Aaron Ashby.
I mean, what if he did get to 20?
Again, he's going to have opportunities where they pitch him.
Yeah, he's going to have more chances for real.
For real. I know.
For real.
And
For real.
There was a game where he sucked, where the Brewers down or up in that game, where was that an opportunity a couple weeks ago where he blew it? Would that have been a chance for the win or no?
I'd remember him pitching bad when they were up 5-0, and he gave a couple, and then he didn't get the win, but they were already up 5-0.
No, I was trying to think if there was
regardless, I think it's time because Kyle Wallace has proclaimed the only thing that matters in OTAs is Trey Smack.
Trey Smack and maybe Marshawn Lloyd, but Trey Smack.
Things
Trey
have
Smack,
changed
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yes, things have maybe changed since Josh Jacobs has had some stuff allegedly go down. The latest is he has been released from jail with the investigation still ongoing. So they still could, with new evidence, bring charges against him. But as of right now, he has been released and they go through their investigation, which means there is more eyeballs towards what the Green Bay Packers need to do on the running back front because they have Marshawn Lloyd and Chris Brooks. But again, going to let the process play out. If true, just horrendous.
Yep, terrible.
Just horrendous. Like, there's no getting around it, but you got to let the process play out and see what happens there because we are not I'm not a reporter by any means. You guys went to J school, so.
I did go to big UW Whitewater J school.
Big Stevens Point J school.
We did not have a journalism degree. It was media studies.
Oh,
Thank you
wow.
very
Media
much.
studies.
Oh, then he's not even a real journalist.
No,
fake.
fake
I'm the only
journalist.
broadcast journalist here.
Yeah,
I'm
fake
only a real
journalist.
journalist. Wow.
Upset of the century.
So who would know he was lying about that too?
Real or fake?
What are you talking? Whatever.
Real or fake, it doesn't matter because Kyle doesn't know what's real or fake because he's always behind the news cycle when it comes to what's going down in OTAs.
Oh, yeah.
They're in T-shirts and shorts and consider Kyle Wallace very excited just by the idea of Edrin Cooper and Zaire Franklin moving an object.
I did see them doing some drills today. They look good. Zaire Franklin looks very springy, very good. Edrin Cooper's going to have a year. He's going to have a year.
We're going to have Strofe read you things, and you have to decide what's up, Strophe. You take it from me.
Yeah, I'm just going to give you updates, and I want your reaction.
I love it. Let me hear it. How my boys looking out there?
Well, first I want to give you a piece of personnel news, if that is okay with you.
That is fine. Yeah, absolutely.
Your new green dot wearer for the Green Bay Packers defense after the departure of Quay Walker. Any guesses?
Zaire Franklin?
It is indeed Zaire Franklin.
That's a linebacker.
He will wear the green dot.
Yeah, that's what I told y'all.
Some people thought it would be Edrin Cooper.
No, you didn't.
No.
See, I tried to tell y'all the reason why you move on from Quay because Quay can't organize all that. You need a leader in the defense. You need Edrin Cooper just to fly around too.
Another personnel note. Defense wearing green jerseys, offense wearing white jerseys. Which do you believe Bo Melton was wearing today?
Oh, Bo Melton. Put him on
the quarterback or is he a wide receiver?
He's a wide receiver. Put him in the white. Put him in the white.
Was Bo Melton wearing a white jersey? He sure was.
Yeah.
He's back to wide receiver.
Yeah.
The Bo Melton experience continues.
Back to wide receiver. Yeah. Yeah.
Woo.
Back to.
Will he make the roster?
Yes, he will.
I don't think
they love him on special teams.
They do. That's true.
This team is all in on special teams.
All right, here we go. How about this? Brandon Cisse getting some work with the threes.
Like I told y'all, just be patient.
And towards the end of practice today, would have been sack on Kyle McCord. How about Brandon Cisse for a sack?
They did a little corner blitz. All right, Brandon, I like that. I like the Cisse.
Love a good would have been sack and shorts and T-shirts, baby.
I love a good Cisse sack.
How about some more would have been sacks, shall we?
Yeah.
Brenton Cox Jr. passed the right tackle untouched. Would have sacked Tyrod Taylor.
Oh, well, those tackles are a problem. They're a problem. I believe it.
LVN, 1 sack day on Jordan Love.
Okay, all right. In T-shirts and shorts, he looked good, played good.
Ain't no way that's real.
No, that's real. That's real. That's real. Like T-shirts and shorts. The offensive line ain't even. You're
By the
barely
way,
blocking.
Playing right tackle today was not Zach Tom. It was Darren Kennard.
Yeah, Darren. Yeah, because Zach Tom's not going to be ready.
Well,
until the season starts.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
not for now.
Yeah,
but
no,
yes,
we won't see him until training camp.
I agree. The first 2 pass attempts thrown by Jordan Love today, both in the direction of the same receiver.
Christian Watson. Oh.
Force feed him, Matthew Golden.
Don't sell it. That's what I'm talking about. They learned. Jordan said, listen, man, I don't give a damn what y'all say. I'm throwing it to this kid. Last time he touched the football in the game, cold. Killer.
I got
touchdown.
great statistics, and I barely even had to throw it.
Yeah, I did. You mean to tell me I could throw a guy at ball at the line of scrimmage? They could do the rest? I ain't seen that before.
Couple interceptions for Jordan Love.
That's okay. He's trying some things. He's trying some things.
Didn't even let him go. It just
no, he's.
That's okay. That's okay.
No, it's they're out there. They're in shorts and t-shirts. He got to stretch the field. Got to try some stuff.
Evan Williams picking off Jordan Love in the direction of Christian Watson.
See, yeah, Evan, he ready. That's year 3, probably a big year. Big year for Evan. Big year for Evan.
Oh, Jordan going. Oh, Evan, this is great.
No, it's a big year
Jordan's
for Evan.
Good interception, Jordan. Good interception, Evan Williams.
No, he probably tried some things.
It's all
Evan,
good.
Evan's seen it before. He said, Matumbo style.
This one not a interception. This is a pass deflection.
Ooh, who got their hands on it?
It was intended from Jordan Love for Luke Musgrave.
Okay. So
broken up by Keyshawn Nixon.
Okay, we need that. Keyshawn, okay, he needs to build his confidence. Mm-hmm.
How about Chris McClellan, 3rd-round pick?
Oh yeah, big boy in the middle. That's the breakout star on the defense this year.
Getting starter repetition, Kyle.
That's the boy. I'm telling y'all, he was the man. He was the one. Come on, keep going.
Are you telling us everything?
Y'all don't know what did
you
he do?
predict all of this?
Well, I did tell y'all the 3rd-round pick, Chris McClellan, is going to be the guy to watch.
What is his name?
Is Chris McClellan?
What'd you just
McClellan?
say? What'd you say before that?
Christian McClellan?
So it was Chris McClellan.
Chris McClellan.
I've been telling y'all about Chris McClellan.
I told y'all when we drafted him, he was
Christian
the one.
McClellan.
I've been telling y'all about him.
I've been
3rd-round
telling
pick, Mr. McClellan.
You know, it's only been a couple weeks now, but I liked him. I liked him a lot. Big boy.
All right, here's a good one for you. Love drops back.
Uh-huh.
Looking for Christian Watson.
Uh-huh.
But in comes LVN, fly-by sack.
All right, now LVN, maybe he does deserve the $13 million next year in 2027.
Next play, Bo Melton. Reception.
Yeah.
Catches across.
I like that.
And then as we transition from the ones to the twos, another Brenton Cox Jr., 2-sack day for him.
Okay, well, maybe we replace
How
Rashawn
many
Gary.
sacks do they have? 16?
Well, it's against offensive linemen.
You don't need to explain it. It's OTAs.
Yeah, the defensive line looks like superheroes with shorts and t-shirts
Yeah,
on.
they
All right,
can play everybody.
I got 2 more things for you.
But where's the Trey Smack update? Because Kyle said all he cares about
That's where we'll end.
is Trey
Don't
Smack.
get too ahead of yourself. We're flipping over to special teams now.
Okay.
This from our buddy Rob Domofsky. New drill under new special teams coach Cam Acord.
What Cam doing?
The kick returners hold the tennis ball in one hand, toss it in the air just before fielding the football.
That's smart.
And then try to re-catch the tennis ball.
That's smart. So they got the tennis ball, the ball's in the air, and as the ball gets ready to come down the football, they throw the tennis ball up, catch the football, then catch it. Boy, that's called concentration and focus. I like Cam.
Domofsky ends his tweet with a little bit of his own opinion. Seemingly designed to emphasize concentration, you think.
Focus.
You like that?
I do like
anything
that, actually.
different.
Yeah, that's hard. Think about a punt moving. It's not just kicked right at you.
It makes
you have to get under it, then be able to toss it up and toss it straight while catching it, and then catching it. That's hard.
It's about getting them focused, because if they can do that in a game, it's easy. It's easy to do it. If you can do it in practice, it's easy to catch it in a game.
Cam Acord!
Yeah, Cam Acord. We like him. We like the country boy.
All right, you ready?
Come on, now tell me about Mr. Smack.
It's Trey Smack season.
Let me see.
Smack
Let me see what he
Smack
did.
Daddy.
This from Ryan Wood, Green
Come on.
Bay Press Gazette.
Go ahead, let me know what the future is.
He had 8 kicks today.
Yep, 8
that
for
were
8.
that were publicly observed. His first publicly observed field goal attempts. Kick number 1.
Yep.
From the middle of the 26. So a 36-yard kick.
Oh, easy.
Made it.
Easy. Come on now.
28 yards, right hash.
Oh, come on now.
Made it.
Easy.
30 yards, right hash.
Easy.
Made it.
Mm-hmm.
31-yard left hash.
Oh, he made that too.
Yeah, he did. You're right. He made that.
I didn't know that.
What are they got him on training wheels? What's going on here?
32-yard left hash.
Come on, keep going. I want to hear the deep ones. Deep.
Made that.
Let me hear from the 40.
33-yard right hash.
Oh my gosh.
Made that.
Yeah, training wheels.
35-yard right hash.
Mm-hmm.
Missed it wide right.
Ooh.
A 45-yarder? He got sick of the 40-yarders. I don't blame
him.
him.
And then 34-yard middle, he made that.
So
That was it.
he didn't kick a 50-yarder?
No.
Oh, come on now. Camel come on now. A-Cord.
He missed one from the 35-yard, and there's no kick rush.
No, he was trying some stuff.
What does that mean?
He's trying stuff. They try different things.
He's testing out the
He's probably
wind.
doing a draw and something like that. He's trying to, they're just trying stuff. What are we doing here? I want to hear from
You're so full of crap.
I want to hear
the
from
way
D.
that the way that your brain works though is fascinating.
Dude, this is all great news. I want to hear. You heard about the rookie.
So
Chris
the Packers
McClellan?
are winning the Super Bowl because of OTAs.
No.
I've been telling y'all about Chris. What's his name, Kyle?
Chris McClellan. But here's the thing, though. I will say it's once you put on shoulder pads, everything changes. But you like to hear guys who pop, because guys who pop are guys who say, okay, let's continue to see how the summer's going. Hearing Brenton Cox is popping right now would lead me to believe that he's going to be one to watch throughout the summer.
Now, I'm not going to be celebrating sacks and T-shirts and short days
because
for Brenton Cox and LVN until I see you with pads on.
No, it just means that they're popping.
You have already
good
said
bend.
that Jordan Love throwing an interception is good. Trace Mack throwing missing a kick is good. You just keep saying everything's good.
Mark
you have
my
said
word.
nothing negative.
Brenton Cox, if he continues to have this good offseason in T-shirt and shorts, when we get to training camp, he's going to be the guy to watch. Because you need to have a replacement for those pass rushers. This is what kills me. Oh, Micah Parsons going to be gone. We got to figure out what we're going to do the first 4 weeks. And when somebody gets excited that a pass rusher is popping out.
Because I've been fooled by this before.
Not from Mr. Cox. He's been good. He's just been hurt.
Mr. Cox.
Yeah. You're just a hater.
No, it's
Dude,
OTAs.
Why you want to kill our Packers, George?
It's just OTAs. It was fun until you literally were just.
Strofe, you can admit when you hear this stuff, you're like, okay, this is intriguing. This is nice.
They didn't
we like it.
Trace Mack passed 45 yards.
That's disappointing. That's disappointing. But everything else.
I don't know if you could hear the lack of excitement in my voice or if I need to spell it out for you, but it's OTAs, Kyle.
Oh, yeah. You're not
They're not wearing pads.
You're not a true Packer.
They're not doing anything.
Luke Musgrave was the second coming of Travis Kelce 3 years ago in OTAs.
Luke Musgrave was actually pretty decent his rookie year, I would say. He has flattened out.
Pretty
and some would say
decent
regressed.
is also still strong.
You know what's disappointing?
What is that?
I didn't hear anything about Benjamin St. Juste today.
I mean, probably just went out there and did his job.
Yeah, he stays out of the limelight. It's also good.
Do your job.
He had a great day.
I don't want to hear you getting cooked. I don't want to hear you. I mean, if you make plays, great. But if you're not getting cooked, I'm happy.
No, it's probably because he was playing with the third-team defense. Kyle.
Well, you know who was playing with third-team defense? Our rookie. Brandon St. Juste was playing with the ones and the twos.
All right,
he was not playing with the ones.
I think we have to ban OTAs from this show because Kyle is taking too much information from
You don't
T-shirts and
think
shorts.
Brandon St. Juste got any run today with the ones?
I doubt it.
All I know is I bet they have pretty good grass up there.
I bet they do.
I bet they do.
I know they do.
Do they?
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah,
I bet
sure
they
do. Yeah.
Hopefully they're using the Weed Man.
The Weed Man coming.
Weedman.com to get a quote. And when you get your first treatment, you get 50% off your first treatment. That's 50% off your first treatment at weedman.com. All the neighbors are going to stop and stare and be like, this is so beautiful, the work that they've done to help you with all of your hard work. So go to weedman.com with that golf course quality fertilizer and effective weed control. It's kid and pet friendly. It's got everything you need. Go to weedman.com. Weedman for the win. Brewers sweep. See you later, Cardinals. Off day tomorrow. But what does that mean? What does this win do for the season win total for the Brewers? What's the most likely scenario in
200,000 simulations?
We find out together next.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust.
Emperor Penguin. You'd be like, yes.
It looks like every other penguin.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Starting off with an issue on 41 southbound. Just before you get to Pilgrim Road, we have the right lane blocked with a broken down vehicle. Emergency crews are on the scene. Southbound continues heavy from Good Hope Road down to Capitol Drive. Northbound is backed up from Mayfair Road all the way up to Hampton. Southbound 43 backed up from Capitol Drive down into the Marquette interchange. And then on westbound 94, we've got delays from about 27th Street to Hawley Road, eastbound from 68th to 35th. Traffic is brought to you by Badgerland Junk. Clear the clutter fast with simple, stress-free cleanouts. From single items to full properties. Upfront pricing, no hidden fees. Visit badgerjunk.com. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, mainly clear skies, storm chances to the north, a low of 50. Then tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high of 64 at the lake, 72 inland. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Stay up to date on the Green and Gold all off season. The Green and Gold Fix podcast is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Luxury stay, elite play, unwind in sophisticated comfort. Win big, dine, and experience the events in Milwaukee.
Students learn best when they can put their knowledge into action. JA's Stock Market Challenge teaches high school students how to analyze stocks and how current events impact value. Thanks to RSM, our partner that makes this program possible. It's just one of many ways JA brings learning to life. To learn more, visit wisconsin.ja.org.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Ben Brust talking about our great friends at Road America, America's national park of speed. Turn your day into an experience at Road America. Conveniently located in between Madison, Milwaukee, and Green Bay, this legendary track offers more than just racing. Walk the grounds, explore every corner, and watch the action from wherever you want. Kids 16 and under get you in free with a paying adult at the gate and camp on site all weekend long. Moto America is up next, and it's coming May 29th through the 31st. Great food, great views, and non-stop action. Road America, where racing meets outdoors. Check out roadamerica.com to get tickets.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
When you're getting married, the rings matter. There's something you wear for a lifetime. That's why my fiance and I went to Paul's Jewelers. Paul's Jewelers specializes in custom jewelry for life's biggest moments. Lab-grown or natural diamonds, great pricing, and a lifetime warranty, so your jewelry can be refurbished, repaired, or refitted anytime down the road. Their team made the entire process easy and stress-free. I can't wait to show off my wedding band after our big day. Create your masterpiece today by visiting Paul's Jewelers in West Allis.
You've already put in the work. Now there's a way to make it count towards your degree. At Lakeland University, your work and life experience can earn you college credit, helping you finish faster, saving time and money. With flexible evening and online classes, plus multiple start dates, Lakeland fits your life. Study 100% online at one of our 6 locations across Wisconsin or on our residential campus in Sheboygan County. Customize your degree to fit your life, your goals, your future, without missing the moments that matter, at work or at home. Your experience matters here. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
That's ESPNWisconsinContests.com. Your state, your teams, your ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app. Customizable just for you. Find the ESPN Wisconsin app in the Apple or Android app stores today. Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
The Brewers are 33-20.
Boy, it flipped. Remember last place in the division like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago?
Do you remember the Cubs were on 2 10-game win streaks and were in first place of the division?
Life comes at you fast, man.
L10 next to them on the bottom of the standings of the NL Central. The Brewers are at the top, 13 games above 500. I mean,
they're just so good.
Their only slip up in the last I think it was since it was April 26th that they lost the series to the Pirates, and they split with the Cardinals because it was a rainout. After that, the only series loss they have is the Dodgers.
Yeah, they struggle with the Pirates. They struggle with Detroit, and then basically once they in Washington. Oh no, they had a rough go at it in April a little bit before they turned it around. But yeah,
what are you talking about? They won 2 of 3 against Washington.
I'm talking about after. No, I'm talking about the other time against Washington when we got swept by Washington.
No, I'm just going back to April 26th.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. And since then, I mean, yeah, April 26th has been hot.
Yes, I'm saying that's the last time they had lost a series before the Dodgers series.
Mm-hmm.
And they're 33-20, and they've continued to take care of business. The sweep against the Cardinals is the Cardinals going into this series were in second place. They still are 4.5 back. Cincinnati 4.5 back. Pittsburgh and Chicago, who play each other in their third game of 4, play again today.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that mean? In 200,000 simulations, being 33-20, with new information to the Monte Carlo, what is the most likely scenario for the Milwaukee Brewers?
There are takes, there are opinions, and then there is math.
I'm kind of psychic. It's like I have ESPN or something.
200,000 alternate realities.
200,000 simulations!
This eliminates the noise. This simulates the future. This is the Monte Carlo.
Oh, baby. A check-in after 53 games. What is the Brewers' potential? Will they hit that preseason over mark of 85.5 wins? Will they win the NL Central? We'll all find out together because I ran 200,000 simulations. And we have a better answer now than we did weeks ago, the last time we took a look. But just for a refresher.
I was going to say, I'd love some context to the last simulations.
The last time we ran this simulation was just 16 games into the season. The Brewers were 8-8. And we're bleeding with injuries. No Churio, no Yelich, no Vaughn, no Priester. Well, I still don't have Priester. But a lot of guys were not a part of this team. A lot of guys hadn't bloomed into the stars they have now. Aaron Ashby leads the MLB in wins. Jacob Mizorowski leads the league in shortstops. And how about the arrival of the businessman?
Shortstops?
What'd I say?
He leads the league.
He leads the league in shortstops.
You mean say strikeouts?
I meant to say strikeouts.
Oh, that was
that's way hard.
I thought you created a whole new thing. I said, damn, what category is that? Shortstop.
I let it go because I was like, Jacob Mizorowski
leads the league in
can do a
shortstops.
lot of things and lead a lot of categories, but I don't know which category shortstop.
Bro, that is, your mind was in a whole different place. Leads the league in shortstops.
Like, what?
You know what I meant. It's not the first time anybody's misspoken on this show, I don't think.
It is our daily ritual.
Yeah, but that was just way off.
That was terrible.
All right, so the last time we looked, they were 8-8. The model's most likely finish then was 83 wins. It was under 85.5. But things have changed a bit. They are now 33-20. They are in first place of the NL Central. They just swept the Cardinals. They just swept the Cubs. And oh, baby, are they looking sweet. So?
Spit it out!
I like dragging it out. It gets you antsy. We ran another 200.
I'm gonna come get you.
200,000 simulations. They hit. Oh man, I'm struggling to spit it out. The most like. Let's start here.
Dude, no, seriously, this isn't funny anymore.
The percentage chance out of these 200,000 simulations, they hit 86 plus wins.
Is what?
94.3% of simulations.
Is the Monte Carlo getting prisoner of the moment
That
here,
is-
or are the Brewers just that good?
That's cha-ching, cha-ching, baby.
94.3% of simulations. They hit
86
over
plus
86
wins, 94.3% of the time in 200,000 simulations?
That's correct.
That's big money, big money.
That's
right there.
correct.
That
is correct.
What you gonna buy with your
Their
money?
their most likely win total and most common record
89.
higher.
Got to be more than that, yeah. I mean, they're 13 games over 500, so they're probably saying their most win total like 92, 93 games.
Higher.
Stop it, 96?
Yeah, 96 and 66 is their most common record in the 200.
Most common?
Most common.
Yeah, I mean,
most common.
Bro, they're playing some extraordinary base. Like,
Brother.
they're playing really good right now.
I asked the Monte Carlo to take a breath because it said 22% of the time they had 100 wins.
Damn! This is the
Wait, hit the rewind button.
Well, no, to the Monte Carlos.
What did you say?
22% of the time they had 100+ wins.
22% of the time sitting 33 and 20?
That's
they hit.
correct.
Oh, no.
Well, simple math tells you 99 and 60.
Yeah.
With 3 games to spare.
But you have to understand as well, the Brewers right now, top 10 in runs scored. The Brewers right now have 2 pitchers, starting pitchers with ERAs under 2. They've won a lot of games.
They might
lately.
get Woody back. They might get Priester back.
No, obviously 100 games is ridiculous, but the fact that you look at where the team stands now, they're playing really good baseball. I mean, they just beat the Cubs, who were in first place. They beat the Cardinals, who were in second place. They swept the Yankees within the last month.
Yes,
as well.
I do remember.
So I'm just saying, to the Monte Carlos, defense, the Brewers.
I've
of
never
the last
seen
month,
Kyle. You know what Kyle does?
What
He
do I do?
defends anything that
Justifies.
fits
Yeah.
his narrative.
Oh, really? Is that crazy? Is that a crazy thought in life that we like to justify things that fit our narrative? That's crazy. Isn't that weird?
But some
Isn't
are
that
based
weird?
off of knowledge,
Who
and
would've
some are
thought?
based off of your feelings.
This is knowledge.
Well, exactly. And most
I
of
know
the things
it's
that
shocking that he's using actual knowledge and not just like, oh, I feel so good.
By the way,
No.
within that, 72.9% of the time, the Brewers NL Central champs for the 4th straight year.
for them things.
72%.
This is feeling good.
Yeah.
Super good.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. I mean, the Brewers clearly look like the best team in the NL Central right now. And it's cool to see because the NL Central is still the best division in baseball.
Here's the Monte Carlo's closing line. So since the last time we revisited, the season has flipped from can they survive to how high is the ceiling? At 8-8, the math said hold your breath. At 33-20, the math says start looking at late October.
I don't want to get ahead of myself. Day by day. Day by day.
That's your Monte Carlo.
This from a St. Louis fan, Jandy, that I saw on Twitter last night.
What did Jandy have to say on Twitter?
What kind of name is that?
How do the Brewers do this every year? They do it every single year. 7 guys you've never heard of, a fat first baseman, which is wrong. Jake Bauers, very fit and handsome. Andrew Vaughn,
very thick and solid.
Christian Yelich in the best rotation you've ever seen in the history of baseball. I'm sick of it.
Dude, I know
And then the first reply, and the bottom half at MLB salary.
Now that is key. But I mean, come on now. The Cardinals, the St. Louis Cardinals, you know the pitching staff that they had, Chris Carpenter, Adam Wainwright,
I don't feel bad for
dude, they were
I'm more so bringing this up because it got more traction than just St. Louis. Like, it's just because it's a St. Louis fan, everyone was jumping in and, like, White Sox fans are like, yeah, what the hell? Like, everyone's like,
fans.
yeah, what the hell? And I was thinking about it, like, even in comparison to last year, like, if you were a Cardinals fan, you didn't see Garrett Mitchell last year. And Garrett Mitchell did a 3/4 swing, basically dead center, a little to the left, high off the wall, where it's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Where did this guy come from?
We just keep them coming.
Break Bowers also had an absolute moonshot.
I mean, and when you look deep, if you really follow baseball, like they had this Durbin kid last year who played well. They traded him, and now they got this Harrison kid that just, he didn't mow us down yesterday. He just didn't allow us to get any runs across the board.
Mowing down can be used in different ways for strikeouts or
getting outs.
But
or shortstops.
As we learned from Strofe, Jacob Mizorowski is the leader in shortstops. Still don't know how that sentence came together. What I do know is you can go to IKEA for all of your needs. If you're looking to transform your home with stylish furniture, home accessories without breaking the bank, you got IKEA Oak Creek for that. Comfortable and fashionable sofas, sectionals, and kitchens, which you have full of inspiration in your brain. You go toss your kitchen planner, and then bam, you combine your brain with theirs, and you're walking with something beautiful. You can explore the collections on IKEA.com/US. You can go to the IKEA app or visit IKEA Oak Creek. And then in the Madison area, you have the University Bookstore with State Street and Beltline pickups. IKEA products, you order them online and you can pick up as soon as the next day for absolutely free if you're an IKEA family member, and that's also free to join. So no shipping fees, no waiting for anything, just the style you love, ready when you are from IKEA. So sign up for IKEA Family, shop at IKEA.us or IKEA.us for... Man, I got to get that right. Why don't you just go to the IKEA app? That works too.
You're along for the ride with Kyle and Brust.
Payback is I sure have. I still got a video from a lady talking crazy to me. I said, oh, ma'am, I am writing a review.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Looking at some delays along westbound 94 coming out of 27th Street all the way through to Hawley Road. Eastbound is backing up a bit from Mitchell Boulevard to 35th Street as the game is letting out. Southbound on 41, backups from just before Appleton Avenue down to Capitol Drive. Northbound from Mayfair Road all the way to Silver Spring. Got some backups on the southbound side of 43 as well from Capitol Drive down into the Marquette. Northbound from Kilbourne, going to be slow all the way to North Avenue. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast tonight, mainly clear, storm chances up to the north, a low of 50. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 64 at the lake, 72 inland. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Let's talk about home turf. Your lawn is a reflection of your pride, hard work, and even competitive spirit. If you want a yard that makes the neighbors stop and stare, you need the right plan. That's where Weedman Lawn Care comes in. Weedman's lawn care program is kid and pet friendly, uses golf course quality fertilizer, and has an effective weed treatment to dominate any issue. Get a free quote of Weedman's winning formula for your yard at weedman.com and get 50% off your first treatment. That's weedman.com. Weedman for the win.
From large manufacturer to local pizza shop and every business in between, Summit Credit Union helps your vision take shape with loan programs, great rates, and strategic solutions. Whatever you're building, you've got this, and Summit Credit Union's got you.
$998 buys you a magnificent diamond solitaire engagement ring at Kessler's.
A solid gold mounting shows off a big, beautiful diamond, 3/4 of a carat.
Glitter, twinkle, sparkle.
This is the definitive diamond solitaire engagement ring.
You can choose a round diamond, radiant, marquise, or oval.
3/4 of a carat. Any shape you want.
Any color of gold you want.
A 1-carat solitaire is just $1,498.
Ask to see the Evermore engagement rings at Kessler's.
You're going to be ecstatic about the color, clarity, and cut of your diamond.
Evermore.
Each of these diamonds was lovingly created in the heart of a miniature star.
Your diamond will remain.
Evermore.
Your diamond was born about the time you fell in love.
You will be in love.
Evermore.
Your diamond has been waiting patiently for you to see it, love it, and choose it.
Don't keep it waiting. Come to Kessler's.
To find the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
On Thursday, May 28th, join Sharp for the 10th annual Unwrapped MKE from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at 3rd Street Market Hall. Unwrapped is an evening of community, creativity, and food. Top area chefs will create gourmet appetizer, entree, and dessert bites using McDonald's ingredients. The fundraiser will support Sharp's STEAM-based education programs serving thousands of urban elementary students in schools throughout Milwaukee, Waukesha, and Racine. For tickets, visit sharpliteracy.org.
Wisconsin, let's talk about something near and dear to my heart. Beer. Specifically, great beer. And if you haven't met Yuengling yet, allow me to introduce you. Yuengling is the oldest brewery in America, founded in Pottsville, PA in 1829. 197 years, 6 generations of family-owned brewing. Do you know how they became America's oldest brewery? By making great beer. This is a real American beer. Smooth, rich, and finally here in Wisconsin. So grab a Yuengling, raise a glass, and celebrate history the way it was meant to be celebrated. By drinking it. Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America. DG Yuengling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
Right now, more than 100,000 children waiting in foster care need our help. The Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption is focused on finding them safe, permanent homes. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Now I got a lot of math running through my head, Strophy. I still can't get over that. In 200,000 simulations. 200,000 simulations! The Brewers win 86 plus games 94.3% of the time in all of those simulations. And I feel like we're at a point now where there's a pretty deep sample size.
We're basically looking at a third of the season. Just about 53 times 9 is like you're looking at 159. It's a pretty good sample size if you think about it. And that's just the over-under win total that was set by Potawatomi Sportsbook. You look around the rest of the NL Central, as I saw here, the Cubs do play the Cardinals coming up.
Somebody's got to win.
Somebody's got to win those games too. And when it came to the division, the Cubs took care of the business there. Cubs swept, Cardinals swept.
Yeah, we did.
And at the time, the Cubs were ahead of the Brewers.
Sure were.
And at this time, after the Cubs have continued to falter, guess who was next in line as the Brewers overtook first place?
Cardinals.
The Cardinals
Yes,
were.
they were.
And so it just really is a tip of the cap, as I do it actually to Pat Murphy, because he makes May 27th baseball electric.
No, it is fun. It is fun. Don't get too ahead of yourself now. I know the Monte Carlo told us to be excited.
No, I'm not. I literally was shocked by 94.3% of the time, selfishly, from a winning money standpoint at the Potawatomi Sportsbook.
Sounds like a safe bet to me.
But it just opens up the opportunity to start thinking about what can they do from now until the trade deadline? Do they need to do stuff? All those conversations become even more real as they win more ball games. The more you win baseball games, coming off of a season that you go to the NLCS despite the result, the more you start to think, what do we actually have?
Yeah.
Internally. Now, we as fans, we can say we want them to mortgage everything. We can say we don't want them to mortgage anything at all. But they, as Homer said, and I love this, they will tell us, the Brewers will tell us how much they believe in this team based off the amount of action that they show at or before the trade deadline.
Yeah, I know last year we were going to the trade deadline expecting or hoping for the Brewers to do something, and we got Brandon Lockridge. We really didn't do too much at the trade deadline, and we'll see. I guess I just don't have high hope for the Brewers making any huge deals because I just really believe that the Brewers right now have a formula of being able to allow the young talent to grow. Because of the last, I would say, 4 years, we have seen young talent come up here, or guys that we acquired that were young, talented guys that have really grown and have really turned into contributors for this team. So I just don't see why the Brewers would shake and do anything different at this point when they know they have a really good pipeline coming up.
Because you can still keep a good pipeline and try to win a World Series for the first time in your franchise history. John in Milwaukee, you're up on the Cardinals Talking text line now.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Afternoon, John.
You know, with the Cubs' recent misfortunes, let me ask you this. Is there anybody in baseball that you personally enjoy screwing up more than you enjoy watching Pete Crow Armstrong screw up out there? Because it's just something special, isn't it?
It doesn't get any better. I mean, I saw a highlight yesterday, which was a low light, where he had it in center and he had to throw it to third base. Completely sailed the third baseman.
Yeah, why does he keep playing him?
Has he sat? He went to leadoff, I saw.
He did have a home run, I feel like.
He did. He had one, but blind squirrel finds a nut. Yeah. Okay. He's ass. We know this.
He's been really bad.
You are doing everything in your power to try to get under my skin. Have you seen it? Have you felt it?
And you're just falling for it.
No, but I haven't. Crap.
What are you talking about?
How
am I trying to get under your skin?
Off air, you falling for it.
I didn't even talk to you off air in an
I'm
hour.
saying he's falling for it off air. He's said things to you.
What have I said to him?
What have you said to me?
Just come on. I'm trying to go. I'm trying to do my live read. I'm trying to do the read here.
That's a pretty good Ben impression. He's got you down. Kyle's good.
If I try to impersonate Kyle, I get in trouble.
You sure do. You sure do. Not my fault.
Double standard.
It sure is. America. That's America for you, baby.
Kyle does have another accent down. Are you aware?
Southern Kyle?
Well, not quite. So Kyle, one of the audience's favorite people.
First of all, why you guys all got to put Jesse Nelson on the air? His voice is so annoying.
Are you aware where he is right now?
Is he in Oconomowoc?
He's not in the state of Wisconsin. He's on vacation.
Why'd you say Oconomowoc?
Well, because that's where I thought that's where they're or McGuanago. Oh, what is he on the East Coast?
He is on the East Coast.
I did hear he's not in Boston, is he?
He sure is.
Boston,
my
Jesse.
God. Wildy and Tausch is going to be unlistenable.
Jesse's in Boston doing the Boston things. I'm sure not doing any walk as usual. You know, Jesse Nelson never walking. Now he finds himself on the East Coast doing God knows what out there.
Jesse has sent me. I didn't even know we were friends on Snapchat. I don't really use Snapchat these days. I've gotten 7 Snapchats from Jesse Nelson in the last 2 days where it's just a picture of something that's typed out, and then the caption is typed out in Boston accent. So it's like, here's the dog in the Harvard yard.
The dog in the Harvard yard. He loves him some Strofe.
Let's cut the crap with Jesse Nelson. Let's cut the crap with the sportswear that you need to have the fancy slogan and the logo and the big name gear, because all you need is Iron Jock. IronJoc.com. It's all about being better. And when you want to feel good, play good, look good, that's where I go to. I go to Iron Jock, and the Iron Jock lightweight hoodie is my go-to around the house. The long sleeve keeps me cool in hot gyms. It warms me up in cold gyms. It is literally the best gear that you can find. So all you got to go to is ironjoc.com, and you can browse their inventory. And once you get a piece of their clothing, whatever you're looking for, you'll be like, oh, wow, I love this. And then you're going to want to dabble in something else. So it's all about going to ironjoc.com and finding what makes you happy when you put their gear on. ironjoc.com. Joining us next is a troll. His name is Jim Rutledge of Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN. He joins us next.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust.
Man, Kyle, do you ever know what you're talking about?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All day, every day. The Cardless talk and text line is open for you.
We're not trying to get from A to B. We're trying to get from A to SB, as in the Super Bowl.
800-990-3776. The Cardless talk and text line. This is more.
When you're high, you feel different. Pretty obvious, right? You think different, talk different, but if you feel different, you drive different. So if you're high, just don't drive. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Roll out the winning this May at Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. Have a barrel of fun with your share of $300,000. Just play with your rewards card for entries, and Thursday night you could hit a home run. Plus, your May drawing entries all count towards the Big League Series prize drawing in June.
Field or X-Golf in Mech 1 all season long during Brewers games. Whether it's during the day, whether it's at night, you get 50% off your sim time. They have $2 Miller Lite taps and have club-level Brewers ticket giveaways all season long. Don't miss out at X-Golf in Brookfield and X-Golf in Mech 1. It's the second best place on earth to watch a Brewers game.
At Ewald Automotive Group, we don't just see the uniform, we see the people in them. Ewald salutes those who serve and are brave first responders. Thank you for your dedication, sacrifice, and for keeping us safe. As always, service members and their families can benefit from the Ewald Military Advantage Program with special pricing and incentives on every vehicle. And for every new car sold this month, we'll make a donation to local military and first responder charities. Thank you from Ewald Automotive Group.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we help you find value on the things you value. So when it's time to take on a project, we've got you covered with the right supplies at unbeatable prices. Right now, shop outdoor adventure deals like assorted Igloo coolers, 20% off. Assorted bags of grilling pellets or buy 2, get 1 free. And buy 3 Goodyear or Cooper tires, get 1 free. Save even more with consumer rebates. Find the value you need to do things your way. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
All you have is one chance after an accident, one decision on who to call, one shot to get the help you need. Don't waste it on the one offer you get from your insurance company. Make the one call to Gruber Law Offices. It's the only one you'll need to make. Call us today. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Homer here for Window Nation. Those hot summer days will be here soon. Don't wait until the heat hits to try and avoid high energy bills. Upgrade your home's windows this month during Window Nation's Buy 4, Get 4 free sale. Imagine new energy efficient windows and getting half of them free. Plus, you could even get no money down and no monthly payments or interest for 2 years. As a proud partner of the Milwaukee Brewers, ask how you could score a pair of Brewers tickets. Sale ends soon, so visit windownation.com now.
When you work smart, incredible things can happen. By joining Smart 18, the union for Wisconsin sheet metal workers, you'll open the door to a brighter future. You'll learn and earn more. Enjoy awesome benefits across the board. Build a great career and feel empowered and supported every step of the way. The smartest career decision you'll ever make starts with Smart 18. Find out more today at smart18info.com.
This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin on a Weed Man Wednesday. Weed Man for the win.
Located conveniently in between Milwaukee, Madison, and Green Bay is Elkhart Lakes Road America. You can camp on site, stay for the weekend, bring the family because kids 16 and under get in free with a paying adult at the gate. Enjoy racing the way it should be, and you'll experience that when you go to Road America. Moto America is a race that's coming up this weekend, and also IndyCar is on Father's Day. You can get tickets for everything at roadamerica.com. That's roadamerica.com. Joining us now, you can see him on YouTube, is Jim Rutledge of Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN from 4 to 6. Jim Rutledge, welcome into the show.
It's been a long time, fellas. Thanks for having me back.
Yeah, we only had you back because you're a copycat. Copycat. You see me do a list of the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL where I put Jordan Love at number 6, and what do? You steal my material, and you take Jordan Love, move him out the top 10, and put broke-ass, weak-ass Caleb Williams at number 6. Speak for yourself and explain yourself, Jim Rutledge.
You made a list?
I saw that coming from. You set yourself
playing.
up, Kyle. I saw that from a mile
Now
away.
Now you playing.
Yeah, you know he's playing.
Mina Kimes made a list. That's why I was in on it. And it was her and Ben Solak talking about how much they love Caleb Williams that got me all excited about this. And so that's why we made a list as far as the top 10 QBs at the end of this season. But if you made a list too, man, that's awesome.
Yeah, I made a list where Jordan Love's at number 6 and you swapped it out. I just don't understand how could you not have Jordan Love in your top 10 on your list, and you're not gonna have him at least top 10. Like number 6 to me, I think he's number 6. In the top 10.
Okay, ready for this? Jim, let me jump in here. Did you hear yourself, Kyle? That's called rage. And then what I have is a fishing pole and
you're saying
rage bait.
I took the bait?
You ate that thing.
No,
he's
Jim
got you on a hook right now.
Jim, you would never do things for rage bait, would you? You're better than that.
I don't think it's that hard to say that. It's easy to say that Jordan Love is not a top 10 QB as well. Is he 11 or 12? Sure. I've said for a long time he will always live somewhere between 8 and 12. And this list is about how the season will go, not where they're at currently. And I think at the end of this season, I'm very confident in saying at the end of this season, Caleb Williams will be a better quarterback viewed across the league, and begrudgingly in the state of Wisconsin, he'll be viewed as a better quarterback than Jordan Love.
Do you think?
And I don't think it'll be.
So what do you think he's going to be a more consistent quarterback?
I think it'll be unambiguous.
So you think he's going to be a more consistent quarterback? If even JT Barrett said, "Listen, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, we got to be more consistent. We got to take some of the easy stuff instead of playing hero ball in the fourth quarter. We got to be better than having a 52%."
You know why he says that? You know why he says that though, Kyle?
Because he thinks Caleb Williams has talent.
Are we going to make up numbers now?
He wasn't 52% completion percentage in the playoffs. In the playoffs, he wasn't 52% completion percentage in the playoffs. Okay, 58% during the regular season because that's so much better.
63% his first year. So, we
talking about last year, buddy?
A new offense. Okay, you're right. Last year, where he outperformed Jordan Love when it mattered in the fourth quarter, when his team needed points in the fourth quarter and Jordan Love couldn't get it done, Caleb did that year. Is that the year you wanted to talk about?
I'm
his first year with a real offensive-minded coach.
No, I'm just what I'm saying is this:
because the Bears defense statistically was the worst in the NFL, but Jordan Love couldn't eat in any of the fourth quarters.
Listen, Jordan Love couldn't eat any of the fourth quarters. Jordan Love, first and foremost, he missed one of the fourth quarters. This other fourth quarter, the Packers team drove his team to a touchdown. Then the defense fell apart. Then he drove his team downfield, and guys like Jaden Reed and Christian Watson were dropping passes. My quarterback was fine. It wasn't my quarterback wasn't the problem. My quarterback threw for 323 passing yards and 4 touchdowns on y'all. That's what my quarterback did.
Did they win though? Did he win? Like what happened in the fourth quarter?
Are wins a quarterback stat, Jim?
Yes, absolutely. Do you not think that quarterbacks are judged on wins? Without a doubt. That's why you don't want to make it a quarterback stat.
I just want
what Jordan Love hasn't. Yeah, you know what Jordan Love hasn't done?
What?
Maybe call me when he wins a division.
Okay, sure. That's what we're talking. We're celebrating.
Caleb's been in the league 2 years.
We're celebrating.
And he's got the more division titles.
Cool.
And as many playoff.
Cool division
he's got
titles.
As many playoff victories.
That's great.
Hey,
Kyle, kind
Kyle,
of whiny.
I'm not whiny. I'm just saying.
He got the same amount of playoff victories as well.
Listen, that's perfectly fine.
As Jordan Love. What year is Jordan Love going into?
I'm all good.
What year is Jordan Love going into?
I'm all good with that. But at the end of the day, when I look at it, and I look at the eye test. When I look at the eye, listen, my boy going into his 4th year as a starter.
I'm watching a political debate.
No, I look at the eye test, and I know my quarterback's the better quarterback, and you know that. He's the more consistent quarterback. He's the more accurate quarterback as well. He's the better quarterback. I'm not saying Caleb. Do
you want to know why JT Barrett said that Caleb Williams? You want to know why JT Barrett said that Caleb Williams needs to improve? Because in the pocket, when he is on time in the pocket, this was on the podcast from Mina Kimes and Ben Solak. Caleb Williams is number 2 quarterback in the league in completion percentage when he's on time. That's why they want him to be on time more.
He ain't on time a lot.
Because when he shows that he can. Go look at the jump he made from his first year to his second year, and I think he's going to make a jump from his second year to his third year, much like Josh Allen. Go look at Josh Allen's first 3 years in the league.
Josh Allen.
Caleb Williams is going to Caleb Williams is going to mimic it.
So
go look him up.
This is my problem I have with you Bears fans. You Bears fans right now, you find you a quarterback. He has a pretty decent season. My quarterback in his first year as a starter threw for 4,000. It was a pretty decent.
How long ago was he in the league?
Listen, I'm not worried about it.
Can you answer that question for me?
Y'all still waiting to have a 4,000-yard quarterback. Meanwhile, my quarterback did it his first year.
Okay. Well, you're all still waiting to win a division with Jordan Love. You haven't done it. Caleb's got it.
Listen, I'm not worried about winning. I'm worried about winning Super Bowl titles.
You don't care about winning? I thought you were title town. You can't even win a division title with Jordan Love.
Division titles ain't what we counting, Jim.
What is this, 4,000-yard town, or is it title town?
No, it's we want to win Super Bowl. So why are you sitting here trying to win playoff games and celebrating winning playoff games, talking about winning NFC championships?
You can't win playoff games with a division, let alone Super Bowls. We all want to win Super Bowls. My team was closer last year.
For those who don't know what's going on, my name is Ben Brust. I'm with Kyle Wallace, the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio. Jim Rutledge is at the Everlight Solar ESPN Madison studios. And I will say, I feel like in this battle, Jim has brought more substance. Kyle has done more whining and complaining and excuse making.
I'm having so much fun.
First and foremost, you're supposed to be on my side. You're supposed to be on my side. You know what, Jim? The next time you and Ben have a tiff, I'm Team Jim because obviously you're not loyal.
This isn't a tiff. This is just information that you guys are talking about.
This is
just
a tiff.
Opinions, man.
He's talking about.
Now you're getting sensitive, man. Come on, Kyle.
So sensitive.
You're a Packers fan. I'm a Bears fan. This is fun.
This was supposed to be fun.
You're quarterback. At least have a conversation about.
You're supposed to be Team Kyle. You're supposed to be Team Kyle regardless.
David on the Carbless Talking Text Line. 2 most delusional fans are arguing about semantics. Yes, indeed. That is exactly what you just listened to. Yeah! Semantics off.
Woo! Jim's favorite.
What y'all got coming up, Jim?
Yes. What do we have coming up? Well, we're going to talk about Caleb Williams, how great he is. No, we're going to talk about what the Packers are going to do at running back going forward. And
an interesting
all the
question.
repercussions that could be hanging over their head. We'll talk about those repercussions.
There it is. Jim Matt and Molly
Thanks,
next
guys.
in Madison, the Damn Sports Show in Beaver Dam. We're on in 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Well, we've got delays along southbound 43. Definitely heavy from Capitol Drive down through the Marquette and over the high-rise bridge, all the way down to the KK River, actually. Northbound's backed up from Kilbourne up towards basically Burleigh. Westbound 94, as you might imagine, as the game is letting out. We do have delays from 27th Street to Holly Road, eastbound from 70th Street to 35th. And we've also got some delays southbound on the bypass, starting from just before Lincoln all the way down into the Hale Mill Interchange. Traffic is brought to you by Geist Garage Doors. For over 70 years, Geist Garage Doors has been the local trusted name for garage door sales, service, and repair. Visit GeistDoors.com and don't think twice, call Geist. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, mainly clear skies, storm chances to the north, a low of 50. Then tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high of 64 at the lake, 72 inland. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Screaming Sicilian, more is amore. Screaming Sicilian, more is amore. Amore, pepperoni, amore, mozzarella, amore. Screaming Sicilian, screaming Sicilian, more.
Screamin' Sicilian frozen pizza. More toppings, more flavor. More is amore.
Tournament host Steve Stricker joins a legendary group of PGA Tour champions at the American Family Insurance Championship. Catch the action June 5th through the 7th with an exciting team competition at TPC Wisconsin in Madison. This year's AmFam Champ concert features Little Big Town with special guests Randy Houser and May Estes. Friday, June 5th at Breeze Stevens Field. All proceeds support the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation and American Family Children's Hospital. Get your tickets today at amfamchampionship.com.
Hey, this is Gabe Neitzel. You're listening to 94.5 ESPN, WKTI and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle and Brust on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour is brought to you by Siding Unlimited, the 5-time winner of the National Pella Platinum Premium Certified Contractor of the Year. Looking for new windows and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on K&B.
He is Kyle Wallace. I'm Ben Brust. Alex Strofe is running the show. Brewers sweep the Cardinals. We're no hit through 7 innings. They knock 2 in the 8th. Trevor McGill gets the save in the 9th. Up 4.5 on the Reds and the Cardinals in the NL Central standings. Why you bring up the NL Central standings on May 27th is because the flip happened very fast.
It did.
It happened very, very fast. And it's very enjoyable to watch this Brewers team play the way they've been playing. So, Strofe, you have been a part of some controversy, but also some right side of history. You sat outside of George Webb when they had won 11 games or 10 games at one point for the Brewers last year. Was that correct?
Yeah, it was before the 12th game. It was after the 11th victory. I went out there. I had a sign that said, "We want burgers."
Did you curse us?
Oh, the first time they lost, and then the second time around, the day of the 12th game, when they had won 11 in a row, I went and had lunch at George Webb, and they won the 12th game.
So I can't find anything specific, but it has been really enjoyable to watch the crash outs from David Kaplan and listen to others on Waddle and Sylvie, callers and whatnot, talk about the Chicago Cubs.
Yeah.
And Craig Counsell very much is a big part of that conversation because they can't score runs.
We tried to tell him he was a clown.
They can't score runs. And so they have reached 10 straight losses. And I may be a day early on this, but it's fresh on my mind and it's fresh in what I'm looking at right now. I have pulled up a George Webb Diner menu because the Cubs play the Pirates today. And if they lose, that would make 11 straight. And I think that if the Chicago Cubs lose 12 straight games, I have to send the entire ESPN Chicago office George Webb. I will provide free burgers for the ESPN Chicago office.
That would be wonderful. What a wonderful gift. I mean,
Isn't
they need a little pick-me-up right now. What is better than a little pick-me-up than some George Webb burgers? That's exactly what they should do. You should, I mean, come on.
There's
Cubs
a great
keep losing.
deal, and I know
Keep
you like a
losing.
deal.
What's the deal?
7 cheeseburgers and 2 French fries deal?
Ooh, for what, $14.99?
I mean, $22.94.
$22.94. I mean, that's still a great deal.
That's 7 cheeseburgers. That's $3 a burger, essentially.
That's a great deal.
So if I get 4 of those, that's 28 cheeseburgers for the office. They could split the French fries. Maybe I got to send some cheese curds. They got to have cheese curds.
Now you don't spoil them now. They don't deserve it because they are losers. Don't spoil them now. The burgers is enough. That's enough spoiling that they get. To warm their bellies during this cold time.
Gosh, does DoorDash deliver? No free ads. They deliver to Chicago.
No shot.
If they did, there might be somebody who might do it for you. It's a big bill. You paying more than $23.99.
We may be able to have somebody help us out with this.
You're better off just shipping it yourself. You're better off getting on a train and taking it yourself.
How am I gonna do that?
We'll do a show from ESPN Chicago to show them what winning looks like.
Oh my gosh, that's such a great idea. We can hang and deliver it to everyone in the office. Here's your burger. Here's your free burger.
Here you go.
Here's your free burger.
Everybody gets a free
Everybody
burger.
gets a burger.
Because you're losers. You know the Cubs. I was looking. I said, man, how many teams in baseball history have won 10 games in a row?
10.
There's only 2 teams that have ever done it. The Los Angeles Dodgers in 2017 and the Chicago Cubs in 2026.
Hunter chimes in on the Cardinals Talking text line with a great comment. Make sure you send one to Craig Council's house in Whitefish Bay.
Because
he's never seen. Remember, he's never seen a George Webb. That's good.
That is good.
That's good.
Only if that wouldn't get us in trouble.
Yeah,
I would stay away from that.
I'm not gonna do that.
We don't condone that. Matter of fact, we condemn that.
Very good.
We could sit in your front yard, which isn't super far, while eating George Webb, and we could just yell things about.
Or we can go to Craig Council Park.
Now that's an idea.
Yes.
Yeah, there's 2 Craig Council Parks.
There's more than one.
Yeah, there's a Craig Council Park over there by the Water Tower, and then there's one over there by the high school, Cahill Park. They named the field Craig Council Stadium field.
Are they struggling to score runs this year too?
They were state champions.
It is rhetorical, man. You.
It's not rhetorical.
I mean, that was pretty good.
Well, I mean, the season hasn't started, but I'm just being accurate. I believe they won state last year, 2 years ago.
Stro, find me the
I'm working on it.
Closest George Webb to the border.
Oh, that's not what I was working on. Whitefish Bay Blue Dukes varsity baseball, 19-7 this year. They are in first place of their conference.
Oh, did they move? I guess it is May.
Yeah, I mean it's May
almost
27th.
over.
It's almost June.
Yeah.
Now
they, however, have won 8 in a row.
I'm trying to see where the closest to the border is, because if this happens, I'm totally down to go do the show from downtown. Even though you hate Chicago.
I do not like Chicago. Not a fan.
Would you carpool with me?
Yeah, we can go. We can take a little trip down there, a little road trip down to Chicago.
There's one in Racine.
No, that's perfect. That is
on the way.
On the way down. On the way down.
Now I'm getting hungry. But I didn't earn this with the 11, with these 10 losses that they got. They're 2 losses away from burgers. They should be cheering. Chicago fans should be cheering right now. You're welcome.
I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't tracking every time they play right now.
I'm hoping they lose this. I'm hoping they keep losing.
Like,
I don't want them to
want
stop
to see
losing.
something historic here.
Yeah, what's the
historic?
I want them to lose as many games in a row as possible. I love seeing Cubs fans absolutely just falling apart, especially when they were riding such a high. They used to say, oh, how does it feel down there? And they're just talking all this trash early in May, and now look at them, losing 10 games in a row. The division isn't over, but it's just sweet to see a team go from thinking that they're just hot stuff, all of a sudden losing 10 games in a row and crashing out, completely crashing out. And especially how it all really started during that White Sox series, and especially with all the stuff that happened between PCA and that young woman and what he said to that woman.
And the rest is
history.
history.
Shame on him.
Shame on him. Is history.
That's called karma.
Do you believe in karma?
I do believe in karma, and I think they got that. I think they got. What do you mean? I don't believe in? What do you mean? I try to live my life in a positive way so I don't have negative karma. PCA doesn't care about that. I would never tell a woman that. Ever.
I think that's a safe thing to say. That you would never say that to a woman.
Never.
I'm trying to think. Does anyone have any other ideas other than us driving down? I'm fine to drive down. I just don't know if Kyle's going to be happy sitting in traffic on the way back home.
Oh,
see, there it is. There it is.
We get off at 5.
That's
Why don't we just catch a train?
I'll take Strofe.
Why don't we catch the train? Why don't we just catch the train down?
That's not a bad idea.
Nice little train day. You don't have to deal with traffic. You deal with stops. But I mean, is it getting out of downtown Chicago at 5 o'clock is probably pretty awful.
Horrible.
It's pretty awful.
It would take us 2 hours to get back up here.
I can't wait. Let's do it.
You're not unless Kyle stays back. You're not coming.
I'll come, and then I'll get a burger.
Why can't I come?
I mean, somebody's got to produce.
Somebody's got to produce. Are you the producer of this show?
Yes.
Okay, well,
that's your job.
Can I produce from Chicago?
Now you're trying to get a field trip out of this?
How good would you be able to troll them?
I'm a Brewers fan.
No, well, okay. How good would you be able to troll them?
Cap tweets at me all the time.
He does. He does. So Cap, he hasn't tweeted at us
That's
in a while.
the thing is, I feel like he's the one that needs the delivery, and he's on from 6 to 9 in the morning. And if he knows we're coming, he's going to dodge us. He's dodged me. I asked him to come on. He's come on every interview around Wisconsin except us.
Cap is the one that Cap loves. He's a front runner. He doesn't get to run in the front too often, but when he has a chance to run in the front, he runs in the front. That's crazy. He called us when the Packers lost, wanted to talk trash, and then when we call him back when the Cubs lose, he's silent. Just to go.
He's a front runner.
He's a Casper. He becomes Casper.
Front runner.
Nobody likes just a front runner.
When does the Miz pitch, Kyle?
Sunday.
There
against the Houston Astros.
Against the Houston Astros.
Can't wait.
That will be, I got to incorporate this. Moving forward, if you call in on the Carbless Talk and Text line, you'll be asked a very simple question moving forward to every single person. I'll try it right here. Maybe he was listening, maybe he wasn't. Josh Kenosha, I know you are a Cubs fan. When does Jacob Misiorowski pitch next?
I am not sure.
Well, you better learn because it's Sunday against Houston.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, my birthday.
Oh, happy early birthday to you, Josh.
What do you got?
I'm turning 40. I'm old.
The big 4-0.
Yeah. I don't like it. It's not fun. Getting old, everything starts to hurt. My nieces are laughing at me because my knees start popping when I try to get up. So it's not fun. But,
damn.
Ben, why can't Strofe go with you and someone else produce the show for a day? They let Jesse Nelson go everywhere, and that's more embarrassing.
That's a good point. Unfortunately, I don't have manager power over Jesse Nelson. I'd make sure he didn't go anywhere. But we at ESPN Milwaukee, we have standards, and we don't want to pay people for doing a job that Strofe could do just so he could go on a field trip. I mean, it's just a field trip is what it is. Strofe gets out of work to go outside. It's like play outside day for Alex Strofe. Yeah. Class outside for Alex Strofe is what it is. This isn't a charity. This is a business. This isn't school. This is a business. You got to work your job.
Yeah, but
what?
Me trolling is better than me sitting back here without you guys.
In his defense, I will say this because he is me and you are known in Chicago. But this guy, he's a local celebrity in Chicago.
Oh my gosh.
And him trolling.
Okay, I'll make some amendments to this.
Whatever's coming out of your mouth next, I disagree.
You have to wear a sleeveless shirt.
Oh, okay, maybe. Sure.
And has to be a white T-shirt that I write, I can't bench 95 pounds.
I can bench 95 pounds. That's not true.
No, you haven't done it since you did it.
That's not true. I have done it since I did it. Kyle was there.
Well, he has done it since he did it. It's been a month. He's done it. He's done it twice. Yeah, he's done it twice.
Yeah, but
so
the
that
second
we're
time
bragging
around
about
was much better.
95 pounds.
But the second time I did it several times.
I can't bench 135 pounds.
Yeah, that's more accurate. I cannot bench 135 pounds.
If you commit to a sleeveless white T-shirt that says I can't bench 135 pounds, you're in.
I don't
know why this is necessary. We're trolling them, not me.
Yeah.
It always comes back to me somehow getting at you. You know this.
The cutoff shirt was enough. I mean, I think he's a local celebrity. He's a local celebrity. I mean, I think that's enough pain having to walk around with a cutoff shirt for everybody to see him, and the fact that he got to walk around the city. I'm telling you,
with a crop, it's got to be a crop top too,
bro. We got
noticed.
Kangaroo
pouch.
Me and Strofe got noticed here in Milwaukee for being, Packers fans and hating on the Bears. Remember when that guy came over and he did the little Iceman?
I think that was the last time we went to the gym together.
And then when I was at a party locally here,
damn,
somebody was like, dude, I know you. I know you from social media, man. I'm a Bears fan. Like, now imagine going into the fire. Imagine going down to Chicago and walking around. Everybody know who we are.
Yeah.
We're those guys. And
Strofe's more specifically a specific guy.
Yeah.
Well, a couple different guys.
The Colston Loveland guy The can't bench 135 pounds guy. What else guy are you?
What did you were mean to Caleb Williams?
Caleb Williams and I have beef guy.
No, you guys don't have beef.
Well, Caleb retweeted him. I mean,
he retweeted somebody else
twice.
No, but it was about him. So I mean, that's Caleb taking time out of his wonderful life that I'm sure he has.
David chimes in. Wouldn't I can bench 95 pounds be better?
No, that actually you got me there.
Yeah, you know what? So fine. You get your wish. Your shirts can say I can bench 95 pounds.
I like that. I like that. Actually, now that really helps. I like that one. I can, and that I can get behind.
So we will see what happens. Again, we may be getting ahead of ourselves, but we will be seeing if the Cubs can do the inverse of what the Brewers' goal is to win 12 games to get free burgers. If the Cubs lose 12 games, our friends in our sister station at ESPN 1000 will be getting burgers from George Webb. Taylor in Waukesha, Mr. Haley, you're up on the Carbless Talking text line.
Put this whole man government name out there, huh?
Yeah, he's at this point.
Yeah, don't do that, Ben. Not my government name, please.
Sorry,
hey Ben,
Mr.
you gotta
Haley.
let Strofe go. He was just helping me out at the school. Him and Kyle, and they were off the clock. They were working for free. Give him a pass and let him go down to Chicago with you.
By the way, I don't make this damn decision. I'm just going to put that on the record. I'm just saying if I took this to people to make the decision, I don't think Strofe is going. Is that fair?
Well, I mean, if you
want me to advocate for him?
I mean, yeah, if you advocate
if he wasn't
for
working
him,
on Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust at 124 on Tuesday, maybe I could advocate for him.
Why is me working on something for the show before the show an issue?
that means he snitched on you.
What is that? But what does that mean?
I mean, he snitched on you.
How is that snitching? That's like
because we're supposed to be focusing together from 1 to 2 p.m. You take yourself out of the conversation.
That is true.
That's true. That's like saying, Ben, you decided you were going to do a segment about the Brewers at 12:30.
Oh,
man,
you don't
want to
get into the semantics here. You're gonna lose the semantics battle.
If you have a meeting from 1 to 2 that you're supposed to have everything
collaboration.
Yeah.
So the other
you're
stuff
supposed to
is
present
done.
the stuff at 1.
Yes.
We were
You're supposed to hand Kyle the questions at 1 o'clock.
You know I need it.
We have
you know he
that
can't
rule has
read.
never been set.
Well, now it's set, and you know he can't read.
Now wait.
I don't think me handing it to him at 1 p.m. is going to change whether or not he can read.
It's going to help. Can't hurt.
Wait a minute. For the record, Kyle Wallace can read. Okay, don't listen to them. Now, when you have super fragilistic expialidocious, whatever the hell it was,
you already messed it up.
Well, I mean,
you messed the cal.
I supercalifragilistic.
Who invented China?
Paper.
Those were real words. Out of Kyle Wallace's mouth yesterday.
First and foremost, somebody did discover China, and secondly, that was when I was reading answers. So I didn't do that during the question. See, that's misleading.
What does disc jockey stand for?
Okay, well, DJ. Ben answered it, right?
I still got it.
Yeah,
it doesn't stand for anything.
Yeah,
it stands for disc jockey.
No, okay, Strofe. You know what? I wish I could remember all your
it's
little
not, it's not fun to pick on. He just gets defensive.
He
and
does.
whiny.
Oh my goodness. He really does.
You guys have made me a very defensive individual.
I'm sure.
I'm sure it was us.
I'm sure if we talked to Jim Rutledge, he would say, "Oh, Strofe
I was
never
not
defensive.
always this defensive.
Oh, this defensive. Now
defensive.
You may be a defensive individual.
Goalpost
Now
gets
it's this.
moving.
All it is.
Conversation gets going.
I never thought I was very defensive. You guys have made me extra defensive.
No, you were already defensive before.
Just stop.
I will admit.
Leave him
I will
alone.
admit.
Leave him alone.
I do get defensive.
Leave Strofe alone.
I do get defensive quickly.
Leave Strofe alone. And talk about how you invest in your home.
Oh, I love investing in my home. I want you to invest in your home as well with brand new windows from Universal Windows Direct. I'm telling y'all, when Jamie Shave, the guy who came to my house for the consultation, he showed up. He didn't try to upcharge me or anything. He just showed me the windows that I needed, and I absolutely love the windows that I got for my house. And I want you to have that exact same experience. They didn't run away from competition. They said, hey, here's what the competition prices look like. This is what we look like. But I can tell you this. We can guarantee you're going to love our super spacer technology. We can guarantee you that you're actually going to love the fact that when you turn on your AC, the cool air stays in, and when you turn on your heat stays in. That's exactly what they deliver with Universal Windows Direct, and I want you to get that same feeling. But the reason why I said, you know what, I got to work with them is because the price was great, but the deal was even better. You buy 2 windows, you get 2 free. There is absolutely no limit with that. And on top of that, they'll give you $500 off your next home improvement project. And right now, because they love you, KB, they love the fact that they can give you 24 months with no payments and no interest. You heard that right. 24 months with no payments and no interest. So you don't have to pay a single dime for the next 2 years. Call them today so you can have your chance to get your free in-home estimate at 414-410-2000. That's 414-410-2000, or visit universalwindowsdirect.com. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
You're along for the ride with Kyle and Brust.
But then when you whoa, because you watch
off now.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We do have the left lane blocked on the ramp from 175 southbound to 94 eastbound in the stadium interchange. It's a broken down vehicle, so watch out for that. Westbound 94 backing up from 27th Street pretty heavily all the way to Holly Road. You're back on the brakes from the zoo all the way to Calhoun. On the eastbound side, we've got backups from 76th Street all the way to 35th. Southbound 43, a heavy ride from Capitol all the way down through the Marquette down to the KK River. Northbound is backing up from just north of Beecher all the way up to about Locust. And check the TMJ4 Storm King forecast tonight. Mainly clear skies, storm chances to the north, a low of 50. Then tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high of 64 at the lake, 72 inland. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
All the biggest voices, all in one place. The Yingling Legends Line. Exclusive insight from Hall of Famers, All-Stars, and Game Changers, all on the Yingling Legends Line.
Brian Braun, I appreciate you joining us here on Kyle and Brust.
But we just wanted to have fun. You know, baseball's a game of failure and adversity. It's such a long season. You want to find ways to enjoy the success when you have good moments.
The Yingling Legends Line. Crack open a Yingling lager and raise a toast to an American tradition. D.G. Yingling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
I'm sure you feel the weather. You deserve better windows and doors. At Siding Unlimited, we install top-of-the-line wood, vinyl, and fiberglass windows with options to fit your style, color, and design choices. Built for energy efficiency, installed by our professional craftsmen at Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited, experience, integrity, craftsmanship. Stop by our amazing Waukesha showroom and visit sidingunlimited.com today.
Meet Jim and Rita. We went on a motorcycle trip. But somewhere in Wyoming, Jim and Rita were in a serious accident. They blocked off the interstate and everything and took us to the hospital. Sometime later, Rita made a discovery. She had noticed that the bracelet was gone. And I asked the trooper, is there a chance we can go out there and see if it's still there? And amazingly, he found a couple of pieces.
It was only 2 tiny links of the bracelet.
Jim was determined to buy Rita another bracelet from Kessler's. And I had my checkbook in my hand. But when he arrived there, and I said, okay, how much? And she says, that's part of our warranty. Jim and Rita discovered the Kessler's miraculous, no small print warranty. It's just amazing that you guys do this.
And it's true.
If you bought it at Kessler's, it's guaranteed. It's just that simple.
It surely is miraculous.
Read the Kessler's Miraculous No Small Print Warranty yourself at KesslersDiamonds.com.
No matter what business you're in, as the #1 SBA lender in Wisconsin, Summit Credit Union helps your vision take shape with loan programs, great rates, and strategic solutions.
Awarded the #1 SBA lender by the Small Business Administration of Wisconsin in 2025.
Get out of the house this summer and head to Road America, conveniently located between Madison, Milwaukee, and Green Bay. This legendary 4-mile, 14-turn road course has been hosting the world's best racers since 1955. Bring the whole family. Kids 16 and under get in free with a paying adult at the gate. You can camp on site, explore the grounds, and take in the racing your way. It's more than just a race, it's a full experience. Moto America is up next, and it's coming May 29th through the 31st. Come for the experience, stay for the race. Get your tickets at roadamerica.com.
If only life had a remote control, you could pause or rewind. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Oh, if you're looking to get engaged or buy some jewelry, I have the spot for you. That is going to Paul's Jewelers in West Alice, I'm telling you, Mitch and his team at Paul's Jewelers, they hooked me and baby girl up. She wanted diamonds all around for her wedding band, and they said, Kyle, I got you. I wanted gold with some diamonds, and they said, Kyle, I got you. They took our vision and brought it to life, and I want them to be able to do the exact same thing for you that they did for me at Paul's Jewelers in West Allis. They specialize in lab-grown diamonds. They also have traditional diamonds as well. And the thing is, they'll work within your budget. So make sure you visit them today in West Allis. That's Paul's Jewelers in West Allis. Let them know that Kyle sent you, and they'll show you a little extra love. That's Paul's Jewelers in West Allis, and they're opening up a little cafe. They're the Seven Seas Cafe coming up next week. Can't wait to visit. That's Paul's Jewelers in West Allis, where they build custom jewelry and they make your dreams come true.
He is Kyle Wallace. I'm Ben Brust with Alex Strofe running the show. Brewers get the sweep, 4.5 up from the Reds and the Cardinals in the NL Central. OTAs are underway. And look, there's the name Josh Sweat being thrown around as a potential candidate to be traded, and a guy who has had some very productive years as a defensive end. And Kyle, I feel like if Goody really wants to be aggressive, this could be something that could change the trajectory of this defense.
It's entirely too easy to do this. Josh Sweat is not happy with his role down in Arizona. And guess who the head coach of the Arizona Cardinals is? Do you know who it is?
Who it is?
Yeah.
Mike LaFleur.
Little bro. If Big Bro called Little Bro and say, hey, Little Bro, I have a deal for you.
Matt LaFleur doesn't do coaches don't do trades.
But coaches have conversations and say, hey, this would be something that's great. And so for me, when I look at this, the Packers should be all in on trying to get Josh Sweat, because that would be a championship move. That would not only guarantee that you win the NFC North, it would also put the Packers as a real Super Bowl contender, and it will make this defense elite. Josh Sweat, the Packers are a Josh Sweat away from having an elite defense. Can you imagine this defense having Josh Sweat and Micah Parsons on the field at the same exact time? That changes everything for this Packers defense. A defense last year that I think was already good before they had some injuries that decimated them, mostly just missing Micah Parsons. Devontae Wyatt went down as well. But if you add Josh Sweat to this defensive line, you were talking about a Super Bowl-type defensive line. You were putting the band back together with Hargrave, and then you add in Josh Sweat.
The band back together.
We sure are, because that when they played together, when they were playing together, they went to a Super Bowl.
I do know that.
So that's what I'm saying, is that the Packers have an opportunity to do something special by getting Josh Sweat, and it looks like it may only take a third or fourth round pick to be able to get him. With the money situation, I know this year the contract might be a little bit iffy, but next year if you trade Lucas Van Ness and you swap him, there's a little bit of gap there in how much money in the cap hit that you get from
That's where I was
Josh
trying
Sweat,
to look is what the contract situation is.
Josh Sweat is owed $17.4 million next year, and then Lucas Van Ness is owed $13-some million next year as well. And then the cap hits are a little bit. There's a stretch. There's about $9 million difference in cap hit as well next season. And this season is where you see a little bit of a cap. He's not owed too much money this year. Josh Sweat, I think he's owed like $8 million a cap hit or $9 million cap hit this year, or something like that. It's not high. It might be 13, but it's not very high. And so when I think about it overall, this would be
Russ Ball.
No, but it would be a great move for the Packers. Like, what are we waiting for? Like, like the whole goal is to win a championship. And what Goody did great this past offseason is he lost some guys, but we know based off how many snaps and how many games played by
His cap hit in 26 is $17 million.
In 26 is 17?
Yes.
I thought it was 13. How much is I thought it was 13. His cap hit.
Next year
is 23 and 2027. And this year, I thought it was a little bit.
I'm seeing 2026 cap hit of $17 million. So if you get him, you will have to restructure him.
That's still,
have him long term, but he'd have to be okay with that.
He's still worth it, because if you get this team and this defensive line, somebody like that changes a lot of things for your season.
Trading him would save Arizona money, $11 million in cap space.
He doesn't want to be there. Arizona clearly is rebuilding, and the Green Bay Packers have an opportunity in a window. Because if you have him, Hargrave, Devontae Wyatt, Micah Parsons, all for 2 seasons together, dude, you're talking about one of the most disruptive defensive lines.
He had 12 sacks last year.
Yeah.
He had 12 sacks last year on a bad team.
Exactly. And so put him on a good team that has Micah Parsons across from him. He can be dominant. He can be absolutely dominant, dude. Like, this is about winning a championship, and this is a championship-type move. Quarterbacks will be harassed nonstop. And you're talking about how can we fill the gap when Micah Parsons is gone? You get a guy like Josh Sweat.
What's the likelihood you put the percentage at?
With the way that our GM is operating and the fact that we got a lot of draft picks that came in, the Rashawn Gary getting a 4th-round pick helps a lot, and the Packers are anticipating getting probably at least another 4th-round pick. Maybe they get lucky with a 3rd-round pick, depending on what happens. Yeah, but so if the Packers end up getting a 3rd or a 4th-round pick, you're fine. You're fine. Like, because you can trade a 3rd-round pick and get a guy like this. A 4th-round pick, get a guy like this. That's easy.
No, I don't think it's going to be more than
that. It'll be a 3rd round probably. I think it'll take a 3rd round. 2nd-round pick, probably a 3rd-round pick.
It would be something I'm not ruling out now because Goody has been doing things a little bit differently the last couple of years. Since he traded for Micah Parsons, things cannot just be like it's the Packer way. You can't just say like, oh, they don't do this. Well, he did something we haven't seen the Packers organization do in what felt like forever.
No, I can't remember the last time the Packers swung a trade like that before. You signed Reggie White, you signed Charles Woodson. I can't recall when you got somebody that significant on your team. And so again, when I look at it, the Green Bay Packers have this window of opportunity, and it is not about just being competitive. It's about winning a championship. And if you truly trusted yourself, like you look at the Los Angeles Rams, they were able to, get a whole bunch of guys, spend a whole bunch of money, win a championship, and then still find themselves not having to go through a full rebuild and still find themselves in an NFC championship game only a couple years after winning a Super Bowl. If you believe in what you are building, you're going to be able to spend a whole bunch of money and move on from guys eventually, but feel like you're going to be able to draft well enough and you still have that guy at Jordan Love at quarterback where you're not going to sit there and all of a sudden be terrible.
A wild hypothetical from Ryan McGuanago on the Cardinals Talking text line. Kyle, would you trade Jordan Love for Caleb Williams?
No.
If it guarantees a Packers Super Bowl?
If I want to win a Super Bowl, and sure.
I just see how logical you are.
Yeah, no, I love Jordan Love. I do. But if I want to win a Super Bowl, that's what I don't just cheer to watch my quarterback play well.
All of a sudden, you paint your nails and
no, I wouldn't do all that. I wouldn't do all that. I mean, painting nails is cool for people. I get shellacked a little colorless when I, coat on our nails when I get a pedicure and manicure, but I'm not painting them green and gold.
What if that was part of the deal? If you had to do that for a year?
If the genie came down and said, Kyle, here's what you do. This is what's going to happen. You got to paint your nails green and gold.
What won't you do?
Not much. I would do a lot. I would do a lot for a championship.
That was going to be too disrespectful, what I was going to say.
Yeah, don't say nothing about my girl, because if it had to do with my girl, then no. I would
okay,
not
so that's
do
off limits.
Yeah, she's off limits. Family and girl off limits. But
family, okay.
If I had to throw you under the bus, boy, I'm going to throw you and toss you. How many buses? How many you got coming?
In front of a bus?
Hell yeah, you'll be all right.
You're killing me for a championship?
You'll be all right. You'll still be alive. You just be a little injured. You're an athlete. You'll deke it.
Do you hear this, Strofe? He's willing to throw me in front of a bus for a championship.
Strofe?
Oh, yeah, so am I.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I am.
Especially all that hating you be doing.
I hope the bus isn't going super fast.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I'd prefer if you were
How
still...
injured do you guys want me to be? You clearly want me to be at least like kind of injured.
Yeah, break your
Not
ankle,
like
you be
life
all right.
sustaining.
Yeah, no. Just a couple bones. They'll heal. You'll heal. It'll get a good story to tell. A great
Would
story
you
to tell.
throw me in front of a bus if it guaranteed a Packers win of a Super Bowl? 800-990-3776.
I think there's some folks in Chicago that might throw you in front of a bus.
I'm not asking that right now.
Just because.
I understand that portion. I'm now just curious on this craziness that you're willing to throw me in front of a bus for a Super Bowl.
Well, it is what it is.
Throw Ben in front of the bus, and then he can just call Gruber. So I'm going to sue your ass, but you get a championship.
That's my
Drew
guy.
in Milwaukee on the hypothetical. You're on the Cardinals Talking text line.
Hey, what's up, Kyle? So you would say you would trade Caleb Williams, Jordan Love, Caleb Williams trade for a guaranteed Super Bowl. What if I were to propose that there's that, but what if we keep Jordan Love? You can get the guarantee with Caleb Williams. You get one Super Bowl guaranteed, but if we keep Jordan Love, you could... If we do not trade him, we could be potentially, we're in 3 Super Bowls, but no guaranteed win.
Dude,
yes.
You still keep Jordan Love.
I mean, I want a Super Bowl. I don't want to lose 3 Super Bowls in a row. That Bills team.
So
lost
you have no
4.
faith in Matt LaFleur and
No,
team.
he says no guarantee. I like guarantees.
All right, too many responses that are willing to throw me in front of a bus for a Packers
You're an annoying
victory.
guy. I don't know if
Ken
you know
in Oak
this.
Creek, you're up on the Cardinals talking text line.
Hey, guys, thanks for taking my call. I just need to know one thing. What hospital do I send the get well card to?
Yeah, kid. St. Mary's here in Milwaukee.
Freighter. Whatever it is, man.
Ben, why you sound so depressed and sad, boy? You knew this. You can't troll people for 8 years and think they ain't gonna be mad at you.
You have often come on these airwaves and said it is your life goal to torture me and break me and try to make my life worse. The Packers, The Packers make me significantly happier than you ever have. You said it today.
I said that today?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah, way.
You literally just told him that in order for him to come to Chicago, he needed to put on a cutoff shirt.
James
to show off his
Postman
arms.
chimes in as he's delivering mail. I think the better question is who wouldn't throw Ben in front of a bus for a Super Bowl? Anyone raising their hand?
Maybe your wife.
Oh, duh.
Yeah, that's it. I'm sure sometimes she wants to throw you in front of the bus.
I like a different text on the Cardinals text line that says, let's let Strofe drive the bus.
Oh, no, I don't want to
He
do
wouldn't
that.
hit me.
I'd swerve.
He stopped.
He couldn't do it.
I could not. I do not have that in me.
He doesn't have it in him. No, he doesn't. But he has it in him to go get a beer all the time.
Whoa.
Cut it at this point.
He loves to go get a beer.
I do love to go get a beer, and I especially
All the
love
time.
I especially love going to see my friends on the east side of Milwaukee. Veer North is your place to be, whether it's a date night, you're out with clients, or maybe you're just trying to catch the big game. They've got TVs everywhere. I was in there on Saturday night. They've got the basketball game on. They've got hockey games on. They've got the baseball game on. It is the place to be. Great food, great drinks, great atmosphere, and their patio is going to have live music all summer long. And by the way, you could get on a shuttle before and after any of the baseball games going on in Milwaukee. Or with Summerfest coming up, they've got a shuttle to Summerfest as well. Veer North is the perfect place to pregame, postgame, or just enjoy the game and a couple of great bites. Late night specials, great drinks, great vibe, all the in-betweens. Check out Veer North on the east side of Milwaukee and their website, veernorth, VIER North.com, for all their specials as well as upcoming events. That's veernorth.com.
I have another hypothetical for Kyle before the Wheel of Strofe next.
He's going crazy.
I'm going crazy.
Hypothetical crazy.
In Kyle and Brust
Hi, guys. Well, you made my day, I'll tell you.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound on 41, we do have a bit of a heavy ride as you're making your way down from about Good Hope Road all the way down to Capitol Drive. Part of the problem at Hampton, an accident off on the right shoulder. Northbound backing up from Watertown Plank Road all the way up to Hampton. Also southbound 43, heavy ride from just before Capitol Drive all the way down to the KK River. Northbound's backed up from Beecher up past North. And then we've got another problem on the ramp from 175 southbound to eastbound 94 in the Stadium interchange. The left lane's blocked on that ramp because of a disabled vehicle. So that's going to be affecting your ride there. Otherwise, westbound from 27th Street all the way to Hawley Road, heavy. Then from 92nd Street all the way to Calhoun. Eastbound's backed up past Highway F to Springdale. And then you're back on the brakes from 70th Street to 35th. Traffic is brought to you by the Bud Pavilion's free concert series, Wednesday Night Live, presented by Beatbox. Gates open at 6 with live music at 7, featuring the Glam Band at the Bud Pavilion at State Fair Park tonight. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, mainly clear skies, storm chances to the north, a low of 50. Then tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high of 64 at the lake, 72 inland. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Looking for a better spot for your next team outing or client meeting? Welcome to Veer North, Milwaukee's upscale sports bar, designed for more than just game day. It's ESPN Milwaukee's Alex Strofe. Veer North, located on Milwaukee's east side, your go-to for catching the big game, happy hour, or your next group outing. This is more than your average sports bar. Elevated food, craft cocktails, and a modern atmosphere. Perfect for off-site meetings and entertaining clients. And when the game's on, you've got the best seat in the house. Veer North, Milwaukee's east side destination for business and game day alike.
Hey, better. Swing into Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee for the $300,000 Big League Series. Just play with your rewards card over 3 months to earn entries. Here's the lineup. Leading off April, on deck May, in the hole June. All monthly entries you earn will roll into drawings on Friday, June 26th, where you could win cash, free play, or one of 3 new Toyota vehicles. It's the $300,000 Big League Series, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Feels like the world is a little broken lately. Maybe all we need is a fix. Most spirits are acidic. Fix Vodka is different. Fix Vodka is the world's first high-alkaline, acid-free vodka. Handcrafted with natural spring water and select grain. Clean, smooth, done right. Better water, better vodka. Get your local Fix.
Fix Vodka.
Enjoy responsibly.
Golf with the greats this June 5th and 6th at the Lombardi Golf Classic. This is your chance to golf alongside sports stars like Jared Aberderis, Brandon Jennings, Jonathan Lucroy, and Derek Watt, while supporting cancer research and treatment through the Vince Lombardi Cancer Foundation. Each foursome golfs a Friday practice round and enjoys the golf gala that evening, then competes in the 18-hole tournament on Saturday with a celebrity partner. Learn more and sign up at lombardifoundation.org. That's lombardifoundation.org.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we help you find value on the things you value. So when it's time to take on a project, we've got you covered with the right supplies at unbeatable prices. Right now, shop outdoor adventure deals like assorted Onyx life vests, 25% off. Save 20% on assorted Igloo coolers. And get a free $15 Blaine's gift card when you spend $75 on Hill's Science Diet dog food and treats. Find the value you need to do things your way. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Tournament host Steve Stricker joins a legendary group of PGA Tour champions at the American Family Insurance Championship. Catch the action June 5th through the 7th with an exciting team competition at TPC Wisconsin in Madison. This year's AmFam Champ concert features Little Big Town with special guests Randy Houser and May Estes. Friday, June 5th at Breese Stevens Field. All proceeds support the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation and American Family Children's Hospital. Get your tickets today at amfamchampionship.com.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Time now for the Wheel of Strofe on Kyle and Brust. But first, my hypothetical for Kyle is, since everyone threw me in front of a bus for a Packers Super Bowl, is now turned to not family, not baby girl, but would you donate $50,000 for a Super Bowl?
No. I don't have.
You said you would do just about everything.
Yeah, when it comes, listen.
Money.
$50,000. I can go to a Super Bowl for $50,000. I'm not donating $50,000 for a Super Bowl.
You can go to it, but it doesn't mean the Packers will be there.
If everybody pitched in and it took $50,000, then yeah, I'll do a GoFundMe. But I can't risk $50,000 for no Super Bowl. Of course. The payoff, I don't make any money off of it.
Yeah, the ROI is lifetime of happiness.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you something about the Super Bowl. We won a Super Bowl. I've seen the Packers win 2 Super Bowls, and it still wasn't enough. I would still want more. That's a bad investment.
$10,000?
And it came with a ticket?
No, just $10,000. You get a Super Bowl win.
If they get, I'm already I might give.
I'll find the money.
I might give 10 G's for it.
10 G's?
Yeah, I can spare 10 G's for a Packers Super Bowl.
Ooh, money bags, Kyle.
I mean, it's
sparing 10 G's for a Super Bowl championship.
Kyle, we'll find the money.
Oh,
that's all it took. Shut your broke ass up. I gotta find no money.
Find nothing. I see it right there.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Go find.
Maybe you need to go find it, but he don't need to.
Yeah. I don't need to go find 10,000.
So what's the hesitation for then?
He says, "Just your broke ass."
Kyle, we're gonna find it together.
Maybe you need to find it.
I save. I'm 36 years old. I hope I could save $10,000.
The hell's the hesitation for then?
Well, $50,000 is just ridiculous. $10,000.
It's time for the
Wheel.
What do you mean we?
Strofe. You call me as broke as you want. I would never hesitate like that for my team. ever.
True Packer backer.
He'll empty his account for him. I'll give you guys whatever.
I'll go broke.
I got $500 for you. That's all I got. My last penny.
I'm going to have to move out because I won't make rent with my girlfriend who pays for everything in my life, but we'll get a Super Bowl.
She's more of a Packer backer than Kyle. We'll get evicted for a Super Bowl.
Powerful.
That's crazy. You'll be homeless for the Packers. That's crazy.
Dance for another Super Bowl?
Bro, I've won a Super Bowl before. Here's the thing about
Unhoused.
So have I.
Yeah, but you want more. It's not enough. It's not enough.
I understand that. That's why I would do anything for it. Here we go, Willis.
You have to send it to me, though.
Okay.
Oh, well, then I'm out.
Are we doing push-ups again or no?
Oh, yes, it's back on the wheel.
All right.
Homer clip of the day is what it landed on, and this is a doozy.
I don't know if on Twitter this is accurate. Jennifer Lopez just filed for divorce from Ben Affleck on the same day as their second wedding anniversary. Weren't they married before and divorced? What's the record for divorces from the same person? Guess we'll have to look that one up.
Did you look it up?
Yeah, 4 times.
Damn.
Same person?
That's crazy.
Same people.
4-time divorcee, yes.
So it's the same person? Who gets married to the same person 3 times?
Well, what's the saying?
Oh,
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, I don't know what the saying
Bro,
is after that. What about fool me 4 times?
There's not enough life
And
to
also,
get married 4 times to the
I was
same
so
person.
busy looking up the divorce thing. Is the Affleck-Lopez thing true?
That is probably something that is...
I mean, did you see how? I mean, I saw him a couple years ago closing the door for her, and he just looked so.
Here's
fed
the
up.
thing about Homer. You never know what he's going to say next.
I've been trying to tell him to check his sources.
Did he get it back into Twitter?
I think so.
Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck officially finalized their divorce in January after 2 years of marriage.
Oh, he's just
That's
late.
the first divorce.
No.
Lopez originally filed in August of 2024.
Yeah,
That's
the
2 years ago.
That's the second, but it's official now.
It's
This is
official.
their second time. This is their second go around.
So they've been divorced for months?
Yeah, Homer just discovered it.
And now you need to consider your sources.
I used to think J-Lo was attractive.
No. The source is right. I'm just trying to check out the dates.
She'd be attractive. Then I realized.
Yeah, this is a while ago.
It has to be. She has to be the problem.
Well, yeah.
She's beautiful, but she has to be the problem.
Well, yeah, we've talked about the scale before.
Yeah, I remember the music video she had.
It's like
Jennifer Lopez says Ben Affleck divorce is the best thing that ever happened to me on September 29, 2025.
Oh, stop it. Stop. Girl.
She's talking about the first divorce.
No, the
That
second
was a
divorce.
while ago.
Yeah, the first divorce was years
wow,
ago.
wow.
Like over a decade ago.
Where is Homer getting?
I don't know. That's why it's the Homer clip of the day.
It probably just popped up.
By the way, the last few we've played have been about Twitter. Do we need to have an intervention?
He needs new news sources.
That's why he loves Twitter so much. He was crashing out over the damn not being able to log into his Twitter. He's like, no. It was like it's always been like this, and it needs to be like this. I'm like, damn, Homer, what about your phone? I don't want to do it on my phone. I want it on the computer.
I will walk out of here if I don't have Twitter on this computer.
He damn near said that.
Yes.
No, it's not damn near.
No, he did. But then he backtracked. Then he said,
well,
I only have an hour.
It was serious in here first. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to help the guy. I'm like, oh, this is really real.
He said that on air because I do remember him saying, well, I only got an hour, so can't really walk out.
David Gruber, 1 hour. That's all.
Wheels! Oh,
boy, Homer is a gem.
1 hour, that's all.
He's the best. How do you guys feel about open-toed shoes in public? I accidentally wore sandals to the Brewers game on Monday.
It was really embarrassing.
I saw you dancing in them.
Yeah.
I don't wear open toes.
You're just a
sandals at
goofy
all.
guy.
You are.
Yeah,
But
it wasn't
broke
on
and
purpose.
goofy.
So you don't need to call me broke. That's implied.
I can't believe Kyle did that to you earlier. That was crazy.
Well, he was like, "We are gonna find it." I was like,
Well,
"Bro,
you were
this is a-
hesitating. $10,000 for a guaranteed Super Bowl win is crazy, dude.
$25,000 for a Brewers World Series win.
$25,000. Oh,
I was asking Kyle, not you.
The problem with all this is the fact that like I know the happiness wears off. I'm mad at the Bucks. Like you like the Bucks won a championship for the first time in 50 years.
You
I
will
still
never
wasn't
be
satisfied.
satisfied.
I will never
God
be
bless
satisfied.
baby girl.
Yeah, I'm like Alexander Hamilton. I'll never be satisfied.
All right, well, Homer's coming up next.
Oh, he is. It is Wednesday.
So tell us about Hack Yeah.
Hack Yeah for my friends at Robert Hack Diamonds, Wisconsin's most trusted name in diamonds. For a reason, that's not an opinion, that's a fact, because for nearly 80 years, Robert Hack Diamonds, with their 3 locations in the Milwaukee area, have been helping people like me and you take that next step in your relationship. I had no idea what I was doing. I brought in a picture. I said, Leslie, please help. I don't know what to do. And she said, ooh, I can make that ring, and I can make it even better for your, well, now fiance, at the time girlfriend. She's the absolute best. Their team is the absolute best. World-class customer service. They make everything on site. They are just the best. 2 locations in Brookfield, one on the north side, one on the south side, and one in Greenfield. That's where I went to my friends at Robert Hack Diamonds. If you go in there, tell them you don't know what you're doing, just like I did. Tell them I sent you, and they are going to take care of you. Robert Hack Diamonds online, roberthackdiamonds.com. Heck yeah, thanks to Robert Hack Diamonds.
A great partner of ours, which will be kept nameless right now, chimed in. Kyle telling Strofe to shut his broke ass up killed me. And this same partner told me that he wants to sponsor a Be Nice to Strofe Day. And I said, are you reconsidering now?
I can do that for a day for a sponsor, for a nice partner.
Homer joins us next.
You're surviving Kyle and Brust
That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying?
That's 100% what you're saying. Now, I disagree.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
Yeah, coaching matters a lot, and we've fallen short. Those are the facts. Matt LaFleur's on the clock, man. And I know he got an extension, but I'll say this. If they revert and don't get better, you're evaluated on your results.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Everybody knows, it's championship or bust. That is what Green Bay is. And unfortunately, we've had 15 years of bust.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Hey, it's ESPN Wisconsin's Alex Strofe. A couple of months ago, I knew one thing for sure. I had the girl. What I didn't know was what came next. Luckily, a friend of mine told me about the team at Robert Hack Diamonds and the job they do, getting you from knowing you have the girl to down on one knee. I had never been through this process before buying an engagement ring. I had an idea of what she wanted. She'd sent me pictures of some hints and some ideas, but I wanted it to be special and different, and that's where Robert Hack Diamonds came in. They created my fiance's dream ring, and it made that moment, that much more special. So if you, like me, know you've got the girl but don't really know what comes next, go see the team at Robert Hack Diamonds. 3 locations in the Milwaukee area, 1 in Greenfield, where I went, and 2 in Brookfield, north and south. Their custom jewelry is made on site, lab-grown options, natural diamond options, and all the in-betweens. Stop in today or visit them online, roberthackdiamonds.com. That's Robert Hack, H-A-A-C-K, diamonds.com. And after you get that yes, like me, you'll say, heck yeah, thanks to Robert Hack Diamonds.
An ESPN Radio Extra Point with Evan Cohen.
Everything the Knicks did is now justified. They believe that Jalen Brunson could be the best player on a championship team. While that part is still TBD, they are right-ish because they are in the NBA Finals. It is justified. They were justified in moving on from Tom Thibodeau, who as a head coach never got to the NBA Finals. Mike Brown has been not good, he has been great, and Mike Brown is now in the NBA Finals for the second time as a full-time head coach. They are justified in trading 5 first-rounders for Mikal Bridges. They are justified in trading Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo for Karl Anthony Towns. They are justified in trading for OG and giving up 2 guys they drafted in the first round, and RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickley. They are justified, CC, in everything they have done getting to this point.
Pros, save more on the materials you need to get the job done, inside and out, at Lowe's. Right now, get 10% off in-stock Trex Naturals decking, now available in more styles. Plus, get 15% off select custom entry, interior, and storm doors. Then, we'll deliver it all straight to your job site to help keep your jobs moving. Get the brands pros trust, priced right, and ready when you need them. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 5/27. While supplies last, selection varies by location.
Less than 4 in 10 kids aged 6 through 12 are playing sports regularly. 4 in 10 kids? Let it sink in. Just 4 in 10 kids. ESPN is building a nationwide coalition powered by Disney called Take Back Sports, with the purpose of training more coaches, expanding access, and creating community-driven sports programming that puts kids and fun first. We're working on that story. We hope you'll join us.
Visit takebacksports.org to learn more.
Planning a high-level event shouldn't feel overwhelming.
I'm Tiara Gomez, founder of Events by Design. For over 25 years, we've helped companies turn complex, high-pressure events into seamless, unforgettable experiences. When trying to engage your team and pull off something meaningful, the details matter. From concept to execution, we design every event so it reflects your vision and delivers real impact. No missed moments, just refined experiences people will remember. Let's start designing today. Search online, Events by Design.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Radio legend.
I don't care. I wanted to talk to Brent Musburger. That was for my own personal benefit. I hope other people enjoyed it, but I wish I was Brent Musburger. How about that?
Voice of Marquette basketball.
Joplin to the basket. He dumps it. Hammer time.
And owner of the most famous catchphrase, at least in this building.
Oh, baby, that's sweet.
It's time for Uncle Homer.
Before we get to Homer, I got to tell you about the Princeton Club in New Berlin. Done personal training. And if we're looking to grow in 2026, the best way to grow is to have a foundation of a healthy body, and then your growth will start from there. Once you get that physical part, mentally you'll open up. All areas of life get better. And when you walk in, you feel the atmosphere, you feel the environment. And now that we're past Memorial Day, the pool is open for business. They have adult nights, bar, so you can get a workout. It's like a one-stop shop for everything. So make sure you join the Princeton Club for your better tomorrow. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, joined now by Homer of the Homer Hour. I see you got a special guest coming on around 5 o'clock here.
Very special guest, Homer. Have you let everybody know who's coming?
I believe Shaka Smart's going to be on the show.
I think I can say for certain, unless in 7 minutes he decides to leave the building.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's here?
Yeah, there
you
he's
didn't
waiting
see
for
him?
Oh,
you.
there he is, right there.
Yeah,
I
there
didn't
he
see
is.
him.
There he
He's
is.
actually, he looks like he's excited to be around you, Homer. That's
Of course, everybody
Like
is.
us, yes.
Yeah.
We're always excited for
True.
Wednesdays.
You're a whole hoot and holler.
Yeah.
How much money would you donate for the Brewers to win a championship? A World Series championship?
10 grand.
That's the max?
5 grand. I changed my mind. 10
Oh,
is too much.
wow.
What am I
You
donating to? What am I donating
Whatever
to?
you want.
It's
Whatever you want. Someone said
the
they could take
championship
$25,000 of their money just to see the Brewers win a World Series.
There's no connection, but I would assume that if they do, that I'll spend some money somewhere. But what would you do? I don't know.
I said I'd do 10 G's too. I mean, because here's the problem, Homer.
Strofe would have to
It's a-
scrap it together, and you know.
Well, yeah, that's Strofe. But the problem is that winning a championship, it feels so great in the moment, but then you get this itch and this desire. You want more.
He's already mad. He's already mad at the Bucks.
The Bucks won a championship.
How do you come up with this stuff?
Homer, the Bucks won a championship in 2021, and guess what? We're mad that they didn't win another one. The Packers.
What do you
won a-
mean? Whoa. We're mad?
You're not.
You don't
you're
speak
not
for Homer.
No,
You're not
I don't need
disappointed?
another one. I need
Okay,
one in a lifetime.
So the fact that Aaron Rodgers went to one Super Bowl with the Green Bay Packers, you're
Yeah.
not sitting here thinking, "Damn, I want another one."
Yes, but the difference between 0 and 1 is 999. The difference between 1 and 2 is now I'm up to 1,010.
I'm just saying.
I know. I'm just saying you're nuts.
It's been a long. So you don't think it's been a long 15 years, going on 16 years without the Packers winning a Super Bowl?
No, because I got one.
Oh, Homer, come on.
You don't know what it's
You're
like. Get some Brewer fans up here who've lived their life and don't have one. Get them on.
You're looking at
all
what
right.
you're talking
and you
about.
have the guts to even bring up the Bucks.
Yes.
You should be against the law.
No, Homer, no.
What?
No. I want another one. See, you're lucky
right,
enough.
hold on.
You got to see the Braves win one when you were
No,
a little
I
baby.
didn't.
You were
I
a baby.
did
Yes,
not.
you did. You was a baby.
Come on.
You was
Hold
a baby
on.
when they
Hold
won
on.
one.
Hold on. So, but you just told me how great it is for the Bucks, right?
I want another one. It's
Okay,
disappointing
hold on.
that
Here's
Giannis
the
never
question.
won. I
Here's
never
the
got
question.
to another
Where
one.
do you come up with this stuff? Which would you like more, another Bucks one or a first Brewers one?
Oh, a first Brewers.
I rest my case.
I want a first Brewers.
Everyone want a first.
But
Brewers.
the thing is that I want another one. That's the problem.
You want
Homer.
everything. You can't have everything.
Yeah, I want
Kyle.
everything. Homer, you're probably still satisfied with the Marquette championship back in the day.
I was not here at the time, but I would take one, and then that'd be it.
I can't wait. You should ask the coach
one.
if he gets one. He's not shooting for another.
Yeah,
right?
he's
He's
not-
just
he'll
not
shoot
coaching.
for-
He's not
no,
recruiting. He's
No,
not
he's just
doing it.
insanely competitive. Those people are nuts. They all are. He'll get one. He wants one the next year, and then wants the. I'm
That's
not
how
like
you
that.
get
So
there.
wait a minute. So I'm in the right place, and I'm in the right.
You're
part
not
of
the
history.
coach.
Homer, what do you
You're
mean about the coach?
Yes, he thinks he's a part of every team he
I
roots
would
for.
say this because Coach Smart, he's been a couple of different places. I would say that fans actually have more of a passion for a team than a coach does, because a coach is here for a moment.
That's nuts.
What do you mean?
he
nuts.
tries telling.
Totally
he's trying-
nuts. You
Have
make
you
this stuff
seen
up.
the way these coaches do these teams? Matter of fact, we had a coach here in Wisconsin who literally left us before a Big Ten championship game.
We also had a coach leave to go make a lot more money in Chicago.
Yes, I'm just we did. So I'm just saying.
You understand?
And he grew up in Milwaukee. So I'm just saying, fans, our allegiance is to this one place.
He tells me, Homer, that my Final Four loss hurts him more than hurts me.
100%.
I think it's the craziest thing.
I was a Badger fan before
it is.
him. I was a Badger fan before he even knew what the Badgers was.
So what difference does that make?
I'm just saying it hurts.
He was invested a little bit more than you were.
No, not according to Kyle.
He only lived this Badger love for 5 years. I lived it my entire life up until
He
that
had
point.
a chance to be on the team that wins a national title. You have a chance to be a fan.
I was a fan for 24 years, and he failed.
It's my fault. I hurt his heart. I hurt his feelings.
I can't imagine how tough that would feel. The people on the team the next year. Down, up 9, 13 minutes to go. They felt it.
I
Homer,
contest 95
it hurts.
out of 100 games in that same situation, they win.
Yes.
Yeah, that dang Justice Winslow and all that phantom.
No, they were unlucky because they had,
it was a bad call.
Krzyzewski had no one.
Krzyzewski
had
we're
no
not
one
setting,
left.
We're not
so
setting
he
a bad
puts in,
standard.
He puts in
we're
Grace
not
and
setting
Allen.
a bad standard.
Yeah.
Shaka Smart on Homer.
What do you mean a bad standard?
He's worth the
What's
listen.
right? Like you think this was a bad
Homer, you
warm-up?
got
Come
Shaka.
on.
Let Shaka come on. Everybody wants to hear it.
Next.
We still have a crash on 41 southbound right about at Hampton Avenue. The right shoulder is